Okay, what up, ladies and gents? Streaming TFD at this time because yesterday I didn't really get a chance to stream TFD because I was doing the the Arc Tempered Radar Challenge in Monster Hunter Wilds, and just trying my freaking best to actually get shit done there. So that was a thing. All right, let's go. Got a couple things I need to do today. So let's get this party started. Now we'll start the poll and everything shortly, but let's put it out. The TikTok stream will begin after, but first I gotta get YouTube up and running. All right, post, start that shit up. Close that. Close this. Tweet. Okay. There we go. Okay. Hey, Lewis, Demise, good to see you. Welcome. Y'all give me a second. I'm getting everything sorted up and started up. Yeah. Then we'll go do some shenanigans. We will nanigans the shy. Okay. Okay. Greetings, Starro. I see you being loyal. Okay. Alright. Let's get all that sorted. Did you actually read the statement, though? If you didn't actually read the statement, then I suggest you read the statement. Nope, I will not. High Rise Society. I'll be busy doing my own stuff. I'll let you guys watch it and tell me about it when I stream TFD again. Okay. Here are your polling options. There we go. And of course, if you guys have other statements to make, then feel free to make them just in my chat. You're welcome to do that. Welcome to today's topic. For anyone that doesn't know, and I'll highlight it multiple times, in summary, the devs are completely focusing on Season 3. And they've basically left Season 2, Episode 2 as 100% filler, which is really weird. So they basically, you know, turned this whole thing into filler. And I'm a little disappointed with that, not gonna lie. I firmly believe that it will not be great. Even if people say that Season 3 will be good, and I'm hoping it will be, of course, I don't know 100% if that's going to be the case. I guess it remains to be seen because, like I mentioned, we've got 40 days left in this current season, and the 40 days are filler. They've literally turned the whole damn thing into filler, which is going to be very, very odd. At least for me, I just feel strange about it because it just doesn't feel correct, you know? But it is what it is, and I can sort of understand, I guess, a little bit of their perspective.
Give this Descendant the goods.
Still not 100% what I agree with, but, you know. And what is this Abyss Metal Fragments, really? That's what they're going to sell me? I'll buy the Advanced Shape Staves. Never know when the others might come in handy. And of course, the cosmetics. Yep. Well, farming today, we'll see. Void Erosion Purge in S. You can just use an S all the way until stage 30. My next stream, I will just use nothing but an S, and I will see how that works out. All right. I'll do a proof stream on it another time, so y'all just sit tight, and I'll get that done at a later time. Let me sell some blueprints. But yeah, what am I farming? Shenanigans. I will work on VS's arcade tuning as well if I get the chance, but not right now. Okay. These ones I have tons of, so I'll just grab that. Sell some more blueprints. Sell off Eugen. Because ain't nobody needs Eugen, right? Some Secret Garden pieces. Because ain't nobody needs that. Sell off some Kyle. Some Glay. Who else? Some Viesa. There we go. Okay, we Gucci. We'll try a Polar Night set at a later time because for now we're just messing. I can reach 1.34-ish, which should be fine as well. I'll worry about that a little later. Okay, first thing we're gonna do today, we're gonna do a little speed running. So, if we're gonna do a little speed running, then I'm sure you understand, right? Let's go do a little speed running. What's this? The chapel? Ugh, I don't want the chapel. What's the other option? Unknown laboratory. Ugh. I mean, Sheldon, I wouldn't say she's OP. She's decent. But she will never compete with the top farmers. She's still decent, though, and you can have fun with her. Well, that's kind of the thing, Omnimon. If you think about it, they said that this season was they did season 2 episode 2 to turn things around. That was the original deal. And then they lied on that deal. You see, that's why I'm disappointed. Because they lied on that deal. They weren't supposed to do that. But I'll still be here supporting the game because, you know, I'm not the type of person to abandon things, Sheldon. but I still am feeling the lack of faith, and it disappoints me that after the effort that I put in to make sure their game stays afloat, you know, because I'm putting in work here, and they just said this is filler now. So okay, cool. You know, it just feels like I've been invalidated. And there's other games that are gonna be paying me for content. So do I really want to tough it out here? You know, that's kind of thing, because I'm not, like, I've always made TFD my #1 priority, but you know, there's other games phoning me up right now. So do I want to stay here? I don't know. The only action on the 22nd, you know, is gonna be dynamic motion. We all know it. I mean, I don't want to lie or be untruthful about it, but let's be frank. The only action on the 22nd is dynamic motion. You know it. It literally doesn't have to be said. You know that that's all that anyone's gonna care about. All the other stuff is just more filler. I feel like it's more grindy systems that nobody wants. That's what I'm annoyed about. If the systems are something that does not involve grind, because people are already overwhelmed by the grind. You know, it's too much. They need to start rolling systems into one another, because it's kind of bull. You know, I feel if they don't do this, then people are just gonna get mad with the grind because they didn't sign up to play an ARPG.
You can't escape.
Lobbies won't fix shit though, because let me ask you a question. These matchmaking lobbies, what do we have to matchmake for? I just want to ask a valid question. What exactly are we supposed to matchmake for? How is it going to be any different from being in world chat and finding a party? How is it going to be any different from just finding a party from the recruitment chat? I'm not trying to be dour here about this, but really, what difference is it going to make when there is no reason to actually co-op in this game? Do we have a reason to co-op? Sheldon, if you don't know, then it's better that you do your research first before we talk too much about this, because I would say if you're a new player, then don't worry about it. This is more for the veterans to discuss, because you'd have to go all the way back to the start of season 2, episode 2. You'd have to know why they did this whole season and things like that. So if you don't know all that, then it's okay. Don't worry too much about the discussion, because with all due respect, the discussion does not involve you. If you're a relatively new player and you don't constantly follow the news, then it's okay. That's completely fine. You just keep playing for fun and enjoying the game for fun, but leave the discussion to the rest of us, because otherwise you'll have to go back and study all the history to understand. You'll have to know what was said when, why it was said, all that kind of stuff. It's okay to find it funner to co-op, but why can't you co-op right now, though? Like, that's what I'm trying to ask, though, Chris. What's going to be the difference between this system they're promising and what we have now? What's the difference?
This is awesome, huh?
What exactly is going to make this party finder any different to what we have now?
There's no getting away.
I'm pretty sure everybody wants that, Sheldon. That's the whole reason we even have these discussions.
Don't you dare run away.
Because promises are just not being fulfilled.
This is going to hurt.
If that's the only difference, then I mean,
This is awesome.
I guess, but we have these same processes now, you know, so I just don't see the need for an additional system for it. In which case, why even have a recruitment chat in the first place, you know? I don't know, it just strikes me as strange. That's kind of the key. Like, a lot of people, you see, this is where it confuses me, Chris. Everybody's all excited about this whole co-op system, this whole you know, party finder, but what's so special about the party finder that we don't already have now? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I'm confused in my brain, because why is everybody praising it, but but not really, you know, giving me details here. Like, for a system to be introduced and for it to be necessary, it must be valid.
Boom.
Okay, see, now we're getting somewhere. Hey, Rubalicious, good to see you, girl. All right,
Give up.
so parameters. So people have to fulfill the parameters of the party. All right, fair. That can make it more convenient so you can see what kind of parties are out there. But how is it going to make that? Like, again, the question that I have to ask as a gamer is that how is that going to be different from what we have now? Because you can set parameters in your recruitment chat. Sure, now you don't have to do that and everybody can just go straight to the party finder and do whatever you want. But what would make that an actual experience rather than just having dozens of empty lobbies?
You can't escape.
What this will do is it will express more of a divide in the community. Think about Monster Hunter Wilds, all right? That game has
Begin tracking.
a generally much better co-op experience. You know, it's fun,
Faster.
but everybody speedruns solo in that game anyway because that's how speedruns are conducted, all right? And that's how the best videos are made. That's how the best builds come to light. You know, sure, I can't use any of them as you've seen because I'm so terrible, but that's essentially how the best builds, best videos are made. So if you think about it in those terms, you know, a lot of lobbies actually don't fill up unless they have really good loot. And in which case, it's probably going to be some speedrunner going in for RT pieces. Like, that's literally why I join other players as well, because it's a lot of fun to just grab those RT pieces and make sure I'm getting the best of the best of the best. I love that. You know, I'll be doing a little bit of that. Or answering SOS beacons and flares. Like, that's fun too. So, I don't know. I'm just trying to understand the logic here. That's fair, Rubalicious.
This is awesome, huh? Boom. Don't you dare run away.
I hope that you guys' hopes for this system will come to fruition. Like, genuinely, I think it'll be interesting to see what they come up with. But I suggest preparing for this. Look, I'm not trying to rag on the devs. Genuinely, I'm not. But based on their track record, I would say prepare for disappointment. What's going to happen is that the so-called party finder is going to be nothing like what people envision,
It's where it ends.
right? And they're going to have to release an apology video. Day one, they're going to be like, I'm so sorry about this system. We're going to work to improve it. We're still learning what players like, you know, even after a year of service, and we hope to do better. So thank you for your feedback and faith all this time. And we're going to hear the same thing again and again and again. That's okay. I actually managed to get my 13 minutes, you know. But yeah, reason to co-op is another story. No, I completely get that. Like, I hear you guys on that. We don't have a reason to co-op. I mean, a party finder system's the right step. You know, okay, fair enough. Baby steps, but it's the right step, sure. I still want to see like what they're gonna do. Hey, how are you, Mystical Dove? How's the pretty lady doing? I think it will be for new players or those that want to help new players. You know, I can see that. Nah, I'm not going to give you any crap, Mystic Dove. Not at all. You are one of my top supporters, aren't you? So I'm not going to give you any crap. I'm just going to be totally hands off. You know, I'm going to let you chill and take your time doing everything. Total hands off. All right. Mystic is her own person. Hey, Kenny. I'm just going to be grateful for all the support that I do receive. And, you know, as and when I get stuff, I'll be happy. That's all. I don't know if it'll only grab towards meta characters. It might actually be used to find non-meta lobbies. At least that's the way I see it. Oh, God. They still haven't fixed the chapel's stupid waypoints. It's so annoying. You see this, guys? You see this? This is what they need to fix, this waypoint thing. If you happen to miss the specific waypoint, I say as long as I'm past that area, enemies should spawn. End of story. You see, the waypoint, you can just go over it like that. Like, that's ridiculous. I agree on that, Base Vegeta. Hey, Jimbo.
Damn it.
I don't think Nexon will pull the plug. No.
Eliminating.
Because they've already spent a lot of development time. Good. Because that's the way, Kenny. Always follow the robot builds. Like, there's a lot of minor gripes and bugs that I think they need to fix because
Don't you dare
rather
run
than
away.
balancing, rather than reworking, you know, worrying about the next Descendant and all that, they got a lot of these little things to fix, and it's the little things that matter.
Take this. Give up. This is going to sting a little.
Nice that you finished your workout, Mystic. Come, relax at the show. No idea, Mystic. I don't think they have. But I'll have to leave you in charge of testing that since I don't own a PS5. You know me. PC only all the way. I think that they do, and I think that they need to understand that releasing a new Descendant is not content.
This is
It's just a new toy, a new action figure for us to play with, and we don't need more action figures. We already got plenty. I would really like some actual content to sink my teeth into.
there's no getting away.
It's actually only in the daylight slot because I spent last night hunting the Arc Tempered Raydown. It's on my channel. Literally, it's just my updated NS build. All my builds are already released. Everybody should only be using my builds. You're using some other bootleg build, you know, from some guy that looks like he's on steroids, then you better be careful. Alright? It's better if you use proper builds that are actually tested from official creators like myself,
Begin tracking.
because we will put in the work. Now, I do avoid Erosion Purge run through the other day, because I saw that some guy already copied my Void Erosion Purge build after I did the testing when Ruby asked that day, but I'll do a proper stream that actually shows the whole thing. It's true, Mystic, you know.
Sting.
At least I'm authentic, you know. Sure, I got a dad bod, but at least I'm authentic, you know what I'm saying? The thing is, David, what makes you think that they're not bringing in revenue anymore? Do you know what their revenue is? You gotta think about that, don't you? Oh, I'm not worried about that. I was just saying it for myself, Mystic. Don't you worry. I am 100% not worried about my body. Not even in the least. Otherwise, I wouldn't eat food the way that I do.
Don't you dare run away.
Their buffs were just number buffs, pretty much. Yep, Star is always permanently selling stuff. You know what she do. I was telling her all the hip hop tracks that I'm working on, they're gonna be what Star bumps every single time.
Keep trying. Oh, damn it.
They still have a lot of bugs to fix, but it just seems like they're trying to throw all their focus onto Season 3 when, you know. Nah, I played Schedule 1 of my own accord. She never asked me to play. I played it for a little while just to see what the viewership would be like, but it's more something people play for themselves rather than, you know, something people watch. So I think they'd much rather watch Monster Hunter. and I'd rather play Monster Hunter. But it was fun. I bought it for myself and I played it for myself. It was fun for what it was.
Give up.
And let's just say that once the May 22nd update comes out, you know, we'll see the real impact of the one-hander crowd, David. I'm feeling a lot of people are going to be buying a lot of stuff on the 22nd, and we all know the reasons why. It may not be a reason that I respect and support, but we all know the reason why, don't we? What do you mean Star already has a final achievement, Mystic? You stalking Star? Tracking her progress?
There's no getting away.
Jeez, Mystic. I thought you were almost about to say that, you know, Star already has her final achievement. And that's you. And I'll be like, oh, that's so sweet. I'm almost going to throw up in my bucket. I'm hoping for the playable content, Rubalicious. Trust me. That's what I want. That's what we're all here for, you know. Just trying. I'm rude. Okay, okay. I guess I can accept that. Well, listen, David, you gotta learn to use some euphemisms here. Don't forget I still have a clean stream policy, so my guy, I'm so sorry, but I mean, you know the rules. I have to take a small moderation action against that. It's only 1 minute, but please remember we gotta keep the clean stream policy even when discussing. Lewis is also just waiting to bump my tracks. I know that. All right. Lewis is just waiting to bump my tracks. In fact, you know what? I gotta play some sad tracks right now for Mystic. Now this one's just for you, Mystic, okay? So guys, give me 3 minutes because I didn't get to play anything for her last night and she dropped a major super chat on me. It was really, really sweet of her. So I need to play some Mystic music. All right. Just enjoy for 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm gonna play my sad tracks, you know? I'm sorry, Mystic. It's all about the sadness.
Falling in love with a sad girl, why would I do that? All of her family is bad girls. She must have got it from her dad, girl. And I don't want that. So many beautiful bad girls everywhere I look. Too many devils in this mad world. And they all say they love me. And I can't love back. I can't love back. She said all the best girls have a past. And I have been loving you like it's the last time. Cause you said you don't love me back. And that's sad. So many beautiful bad girls and they're all in love with me. They think I'm too good for them and that's so wrong. They're too good for me. I can't even talk to my friends. I can't even love myself. I can't even talk to my friends. I can't even love myself. I can't even talk to my friends. I can't even love myself. I can't even talk to my friends. I can't even love myself. All the best girls have a past and I have bad girl. She must have got it from her dad, girl, and I don't want that. So many beautiful bad girls everywhere I look. Too many devils in this mad world, and they all say they love me, and I can't love back. I can't love back.
There you go.
Damn it. This is going to sting.
Yeah, listen, I don't care if you think it's an edgy song. It's just one of my songs, you know. I like it. But yeah, I've got all sorts of music, so you know. But that one I just had to play for Mystic because she showed me a lot of love last night, you know. And I know what kind of which of my songs she likes in general. Hey, you know I got that hit maker voice, man. I wish it was my voice, but I know it's not. Still, it's a lot of fun working on all these like hip hop tracks lately. It's just so much fun, you know. Like now that the AI, now that I know what to do to make the AI do hip hop, I'm just like, yeah. Actually, you know what? All my songs are, yeah, pretty emo, edgy, whatever. But it's all fine because, you know, it's just me. It's just me. You know, it's just a lot of fun to tinker on them. Yeah. You know, I even got like this song for like haters and stuff. You know, so I got a lot of that. It's a lot of fun. But I probably will never release that one because it's a bit too much. I don't think it'll be allowed. But you know, I might have keep it privately or something. And lol, you guys talking about poor Nay. It's not her fault that you are her special human child, alright? You do not know what a bad girl is because you are literally a bad girl star. Actually, no, wait. I should probably say, Star, you can't be a bad girl because bad girls are all in love with me. So, I mean, if we take the lyrics of the song seriously, okay, according to the song, it says here, all the best girls have a past. Wait, no, sorry. So many beautiful bad girls, and they're all in love with me. All right. So if you're not in love with me, you're not a bad girl. Sorry. You just don't fit in the category, Star. That's why you don't know what a bad girl is. Because if you knew and you were one, then you know it's automatically you love the robot. That's the rule. I don't make the rules, okay? It's just the rules. This is how it works, you know? My diss track would probably be a bonus on an EP or something, but I can't play it on stream because it's got a few too many lines that go against my clean stream policy. Oh, the lyrics are very real. It's just that I have a clean stream policy and I can't be playing that. Fair enough, Star. Fair enough. You go ahead and be the good girl. Mystic is also. She says up there, Mystic is, but I'm not a bad girl, you know. It's okay. It's okay. Y'all good girls. Y'all just be good girls, you know. Because at least I know that if y'all are good girls, then y'all ain't in love with me. Because that gonna be dangerous, you know. Can you imagine Kaz just steps in my chat and be all like, okay, so which baddies are in love with my boy? I'll kill you all. You know? These are all jokes, by the way. I'm required to say that we are all joking around. This is what we call banter. Alright, banter is something that we have with friends. Oh, you just tolerate me, Mystic. Ah, yeah, fair enough. You know what?
My shield.
I accept that. I accept being tolerated by y'all. Y'all are some good people. Wow, John Fortes. Can we play together? Not even a hello. Not even a hey, how you doing? It's just straight into can we play together, huh? Anyone want to tell Mr. John Fortes over here how things work? You know? How trust is, you know, earned? It is a yoke, Ziggy. It is a yoke. No, Paul. I would suggest you go and read the director's comment before participating in the discussion. It's quite important if you do want to participate effectively. You don't get to say hi after the fact, John. My impression of you has already hit rock bottom, pal. Alright, here's what I'm gonna tell you. Step 1, I'm a professional creator. So there's no such thing as hi, can we play together? I don't know you and you don't know me, with all due respect. Oh, it's all over. It's on their news page. It's on their Twitter. You should be in their official Discord. They post all their news all over the internet, GG, bro. So you shouldn't ask me where to find it. It should literally be everywhere. So listen, John, okay? If your first comment is not even a hello, your impression, like my impression of you, is the most negative impression I could ever have. I don't like you at all. I'll be straight with you about that. I'm going to tell you honestly to your face, I don't like you, and I don't like people like you. First and foremost, you better be my top supporter if you want to play with me. You better show me that you love me and nobody but me. Alright? So, if you can't do that, then don't ever ask, can we play together? Because I don't know you, I don't want to know you, and you don't seem like the kind of person I want to know at all. You know who I want to play games with? I want to play games with Mystic Dove. Why? Because she's one of my top supporters. Simple. Alright? And you don't get to say hi after that once you've made a mistake. Your first response should be, I'm so sorry, sir. Please let me correct my mistake and maybe you earn some respect back. Respect is earned, not given. Alright? If you just come in and you know you have behavior that shows you don't respect me, then I'm not going to respect you, plain and simple. Got it? Good. Why are you laughing, Mystic, huh? You know you love it when I go drill sergeant on these people. Swear to God. There's nothing I hate more than those people. They don't, you know they don't give a damn about you. They don't care about you or your content. You know, they don't care about anybody or anything. They just straight up come in and say, you know, some stupid crap like, oh yeah, can we play together? Like, who the hell are you? You know?
Don't you dare
It's like walking up to a lady and say, hey, you want to go get some coffee? And I'm talking about the alternative meaning of coffee. Like, yo, at least take him to dinner first, right? Respect, ladies and gents. Respect. Very important. If you got no respect for your streamer, then how the hell your streamer gonna have respect for you? Alright? Probably do, Ziggy. Probably do. That's why, like, the second somebody does that, my impression of this person is that they have no concern for me. They just want something from me. And if our relationship is based on you just wanting something from me, then that's not a relationship at all, is it? I should know. Yeah, no, it ain't out, John. Alright. It ain't never gonna be Mr. T. No. This John Fortes, okay?
give up?
Sometimes I really wonder what's the kind of age, you know, what's the age of the people that ask these types of questions. First impressions count because that's the only impression you get. Once my impression of you is rock bottom and negative, alright? Yeah. Nah, it's never happening. Anyone yapping about the Ines nerf just never played my build.
Begin tracking.
Nice, Leaf. Have some fun with that.
There's no getting away.
Well, Kelly, I'm doing good. Can't really complain.
This is awesome.
Did I wake up cranky, Oscar? No, I woke up great. But you know what, Oscar? If you find this cranky instead of truthful and honest, then you got a problem. Alright?
Keep trying.
Cranky, lol. You want to see real cranky? I can show you real cranky anytime, buddy. Anyone who considers this cranky has probably never had harsh words said to them by their parents, you know?
Damn it.
Because I don't think you've seen real cranky at all.
Let's end this.
Sometimes I think people, you know, they be living in the households where everybody's like, oh, honey, you know, do you want some cereal today? I'm going to go and get you some cereal today. And don't forget to clean your room. It's okay even if you don't. I will love and respect you anyway. Oh, you want to have, like, 300 drugs? Okay, no problem, sir. I'll get that for you. Could you tell your teacher that I'm a great parent? Thank you, honey. You know, like that's how I envisioned their households. You know how my household was like? My household was like, you do anything wrong, and then my Asian dad gonna start teaching you Wing Chun. And he gonna teach you Wing Chun. Alright, you know, Wing Chun Kung Fu, like that Ip Man shit. Yeah, he gonna teach you that Ip Man shit by using it on your body. You ever seen Jeet Kune Do live?
New subscriber detected.
Alright, you ever seen Jeet Kune Do live? I'm gonna teach you some Jeet Kune Do right there. You're like, what? You know what you see on, you know what see Bruce Lee do in Enter the Dragon? You know, that shit daily. That shit daily in a real household, you know what I'm saying? Alright, in a real household, okay, you know, you bring home your report card, your dad gonna go, hey, Sid, I want to talk to you about your report card, okay? I saw you get, what is this, A minus, okay? First and foremost, okay? When you date a girl, you don't get to, you are Asian, you are Chinese man, you are the #1 student, okay? When you date girl, you cannot go for the B, you cannot go for the C, you cannot go for the D. This one all failing grade. You need to go for A and only A. A plus even. That's the way. Alright? And that's reality right there, okay? People think I'm joking, but anyway, that's reality, alright? You don't bring home the A grades, alright, you're gonna get yourself whooped.
You can't escape.
Alright? And then, alright, what is this B minus on the project? I don't care, your whole team don't do any work, okay? No, you better finish the whole project yourself and you bring home the A plus and you give credit to everybody else, okay? Anyway, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the show. So you tell me, you think I woke up cranky? Nah, this is called me being really nice to all of you. Alright, you want to see me cranky one of these days? Just ask. I'll show you cranky in a heartbeat. I don't even think a single person on stream, you know, despite their own beliefs, because they've never actually seen real anger, I don't think anyone's actually seen me angry on stream. Those incidents are very rare. It's only if somebody really says something racist or something, then you'll actually see me angry. Funnily enough, if I'm loud, I'm not angry. Just so you know. When I get quiet, that's when you better start panicking.
Take this. Begin tracking.
But I'm glad you like my transparency, Kenny. I'm always honest and always real, 24/7. As I mean, it's not my fault that other people have to lie to the audience 24/7, can't be real. Then all they do is get involved with somebody, and then all of a sudden, oops, everything comes out to light. Should I say it with some Eminem lyrics? Oops, my CD just skipped and everyone heard you let one rip. Yeah. The day y'all actually see me angry will probably be a very bad day. I am happy.
This is going to hurt.
What makes you think any of us are not happy? We're having a great time today, Mike. Well, duh, it's Saturday. Well, I mean, for those of you in America, if it's past midnight, then yeah, it's Saturday.
Begin tracking.
All of y'all that are in my age bracket, y'all probably had some real discipline, so I hear you. I've heard of him.
Give up.
I've heard of most artists from time to time. But yeah, I heard about him. I think that when it comes to childhood discipline, you gotta really toe the line. Too far one way, and that's no good. Too far the other way, also no good. There has to be a balance. Like, all jokes aside, I seen both sides of the spectrum. Now, I was very lucky. My folks, they knew balance perfectly. You know? So I was disciplined without ever feeling like I was unloved. And I feel that that's a very hard line to toe. But middle ground is exactly what gets people in trouble these days, because most people are incapable of finding a middle ground. A belt to the booty is perfect. Oof, Star, you kinky. You know? Smack to the hand is... A smack to the palm of the hand, not the back of the hand, because look, I'll tell you why. Back of the hand, their bones, their cartilage is still growing. They'll never do the back of the hand. The fleshy palm, lightly, okay? But actually, the buttocks is one of the safest places that you can do it, all right? Now, I'll tell you one thing. Belt to the booty, I'm going to use that for some other purposes, all right, Star? But, when it comes to children, the safest standard is
Don't you dare run
palm of the
away.
hand, never the back. All right? And if you really have to, lightly, all right, lightly on the shoulder. All right? Very lightly. Go for force, go for impact, not for pain. This is an S, by the way, Matney. This is an S. You know, the one that got nerfed? It's on my channel. Everybody uses it, man. Look for my video that says Ines after the nerf. It shows everything. Well, it shows how I modified my Ines build. And make sure you watch the updated Season 2, Episode 2 build so you understand how to build it properly. Then you're good to go. All you gotta do is swap one thing from my old build. In fact, you can have both. But I swapped Enhanced Skill Power over to Enhanced Skill Cooldown. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm good. Of course, Gabriel, that's what I do on all video games that I play. Because I'm here to teach people. Yeah, it hurts worse, Star, but I worry about the developing child's cartilage bones. That's why I would never do the back of the hand. Because as much as I understand that it hurts more and acts more of a deterrent, because their bones are developing, I think it's not a good idea. I think we should use the fleshy palm instead. It will deflect the impact a bit better. And you can use a ruler on it to create the impact force without being overdone. All right? So you can use a flexible plastic ruler right to the palm of the hand. Yes. It's what teachers learn to do, but don't do it with a wooden ruler. Use a flexible plastic ruler. It's better. Absolutely, Ruby. And that's why I think a lot of people got poor self-control, and I completely understand that. That's why it's very hard for people to be leaders or people in power or, you know. Well, that's just because you bad, Star. You bad. You need some extra discipline, all right? I was like you. I needed some extra discipline, but thankfully, like I said, my parents were really good with it. You know? They always did it without making me feel unloved. And I was a nightmare. I would always throw temper tantrums and stuff because I think you guys can tell I'm very spoiled. I need to have my way. All right? It's my way and black cars in the driveway. Hey? Lewis and Star know what I'm talking about, yeah? Black cars in the driveway. But yeah, I was a terror as a child, you know?
No getting away.
But my parents, like I said, they were the best. They knew what I was doing. They knew what they were doing. They were Absolute perfection. So that's why right now, I have no worries about you know, taking care of them and all that kind of stuff, because that's what you do. That's what you do. Best Descendant for Purge, Serena. Serena's the best for farming stage 30, but you can use a nest to just sort of run through everything. But I'm glad you guys are loving the game. And Fernsey on TikTok, do I play with viewers? No. Especially not if that's the first question they ask me. Some guy on TikTok asked me if I play with viewers. Nah. I only play with my top supporters, so you gotta show me that you're really down for me, because most people, they're not down for me or my stream, so with all due respect, I would not play with them. I understand, Rubalicious. I had very loving parents, so for what it's worth, I'm sorry for what you went through. But you seem like a very kind and loving person. What mastery level do you need to be to unlock cores? Listen, get to mastery level 20, and then don't worry about the rest, alright? 18 is actually the minimum, but I will tell you right now, Urban Tracker, get to mastery 20, and then after that, every other level is optional. But you must get to mastery rank 20 because it'll make your life a lot easier. Trust me on this, okay? You don't have to trust me on this, but I'm telling you, as one of the best creators of this game, don't think about anything else, just get to mastery rank 20.
This is going to sting. Oh. My shield. This is going to hurt.
Listen, you're fine now, and you've got a decent relationship with your parents now, you know? That's all that really matters, Starro. That's all that really matters. It got fixed, and that's good. You know?
Give up.
You tried Bunny and Purge? Yeah, no, Ines is the best for Purge. I'll see if I can do it either tomorrow or Monday. But I'll do a whole stream showing you how Ines plays every single level of Purge. Alright? And we'll do that.
Don't you dare run away.
And I'll even timestamp the whole process for you guys, okay?
There's no getting away.
Yep, get to mastery rank 20 and you're good. Yes, it is. It literally says, updated Ines build for Season 2, Episode 2. There's also a supplementary video called Ines After the Nerf. Watch all my videos, High Rise Society, or else you will miss out on crucial information.
Let's end this.
Did you know, sir, that if you watch my videos, you will get information? Information is communicated through the video medium on this channel. The more videos you watch, the more information you will receive. Follow me for more exciting life tips.
Give up.
Part-time listening to stream. You know, full-time about to do some cooking. Fair enough, fair enough. Cook away, cook away. No, the playlist is working right there. Nightbot just put up the link. It's literally above your comment right there. Fair enough. Have you vote in the polls. at least 61% the season 3 will be good. But yeah, it kind of sucks that our current season is filler. Hey, Doc. I do wish they did better, but it is how it is. I don't think they'll pull the plug on the game now. There's no map to level up mastery. Do you know how to level up mastery, Urban Tracker? Do you know how to actually get mastery? Because if you don't, I'll probably make a video on it tomorrow, because a lot of new players seem to struggle with that. Just answer honestly if you know how to level up mastery. If you don't, I'll let my chat tell you how to level up mastery. Alright, take it as a little pop quiz. I don't believe the game's fun and enjoyable at all. At least not to me. They really need more content for us to play, because we need a reason to be playing often, you know what I'm saying? Even for Monster Hunter, I don't really have that much reason to be playing often. I just play when I want to, and then that's it, you know?
New subscriber detected.
Don't you dare run away. This is awesome, huh? Eliminating.
I was waiting till Urban Tracker says it, Oscar, so that I know whether or not they're new to the game, whether or not they know how to level up mastery. Because if they don't know, then I think we should probably try and teach them properly. And Eduardo, it's definitely hard to choose between focusing on the now or the future. I get it. I get it. I'm not completely insensitive to that, but I feel that, again, it boils down to balance. You know, you got to have that balance. If you don't have that balance, then I think it's really hard to even get anything done at all. Because you need to ask yourself, why should I focus on the future? Why should I focus on the present? All this kind of stuff, you know? You must understand the reasons for why you're doing it. To me, it feels like they don't understand the reasons for why. They just kind of did it because they're like, okay, season 2 is kind of dead in the water. What if we put all our eggs in one basket for season 3, you know? It feels like a cop-out. And it should never feel like that to your audience. See, you want to know what's the problem with the raid, Mr. Steven? They've tried to introduce mechanics into things. They explained them poorly and players got frustrated because most players cannot handle mechanics. Then they basically stripped mechanics away from everything, and now players say, but we need raids with mechanics. I tell you, most of the player base is going to cry again, you see, and they listen to the criers for far too long. They need to take a stance and say, okay, we're going to put mechanics back in the game, and then things will be fine. You know what I'm saying? Okay, understandable, Ruby. I will make that video. I'll make a video teaching about mastery in like 5 minutes. You got it. It will not become Destiny, no, Oscar. I think it will simply... I think they will learn and create their own mechanics. So I'm not too worried if they decide to do that. But first and foremost, they need to create an accepting environment for mechanics. Now, that's going to be very important.
This is awesome, huh?
Well, Elden Monkey, I don't know where you got 5K players, but the concurrent player count on Steam is not our player base. You have to look at the peak number because players play at different times throughout the day. And quite frankly, if we were to account for that, we have almost 30,000 players across the board, including consoles. So that's not how player count works, just so you know.
Those bastards.
No problem, Matney. I don't know, I don't attend the Q&As, but Viesa is relatively ugly compared to the new girls, I'm just saying. They do need to do something, Malcolm, and they're slowly doing something. And listen, Destiny is a horrible game. Bungie's a horrible team. I hate Bungie.
This is where it ends.
So, I hear you, Oscar.
Keep trying.
Yeah, a lot of people are enjoying the channel Rubalicious, and I've got no doubt that it's because of you, becoming my advocate. I said relatively ugly. To be frank, Viesa does not look as pretty as a lot of the other girls.
Take this.
Yeah, but you talking about player count is just creating a straw man argument, Mr. Eldon. So here I have good discussions. Alright? I don't have biased discussions. We've got fair discussions. So, if you're somebody that discusses with bias in their mind or in their heart already, that's not really good. So I usually just ignore people like that. Just saying it straight. I've already made my points about mechanics, and I don't believe anything else needs to be said.
Eliminating. This is going to hurt.
That's kind of exactly what I said, Ruby. That's why I didn't say Viesa was ugly. I said, relatively speaking, she's less pretty than the other Descendants. Ines is not. They never fixed Ines. I told everybody already, Hinata, that you're just supposed to use my build. If people didn't use my build and thought Ines was nerfed or bad or whatever, then literally that's their problem, Hinata. If you don't follow the world's best creator, then you're kind of never gonna succeed. I'm just gonna say it straight. Either you follow the best, or you just suffer. Why do you think all the other content creators steal my content? When I show it on stream, they know that I'm the best, and then they won't give credit. They'll just say, "Oh, I discovered it myself." Yeah, bullcrap. We all know you took it from my channel. Well, beauty is indeed relative. I mean, I personally think that Ines is one of the most beautiful girls in the game, but hey, to each their own. They all got their own taste. There are no ugly ladies in this game, but what I will say is that everybody's got their own taste, like was already stated in stream, and more importantly, all those points are kind of valid. And she, to me at least, is relatively less pretty than some of the other girls that came out after. That includes her makeup options, FYI. Star, you're part of the ugly duckling crew. Lol. I don't know. Let me see your face and then I'll judge you. I'll judge you personally, okay? Show me your face. Show me your face in my DMs and I'll judge you personally. Alright? If I start throwing up, and by the way, this is a joke, alright? I would never diss my friends like this, but if I start throwing up, okay, then you know what's the problem. Alright? Hey, Bear. How's it going? Yep. Support the robot. You are all my prophets and my wonderful people who will go out there and show the world the best. It depends on how fast you could farm the Void Vessel, Steven. Honestly, I did it in just a day, but I speed farmed. So, yeah, I know, but I haven't seen actual pictures. A profile picture is too small, Star. I said, I want to see your face in my DMs. Don't you try and weasel out of this. Then, if I grab my trash can and start puking, then you know that there's a problem. If I don't, you Gucci, okay? And don't worry, I don't bully my friends. This is just a joke. I have to now reassure chat because all the sensitive people will be all like, he bullies his friends. I have no interest in that series at all, Doc. Well, I was going to farm Void Vessel, so guess what? You know what? I can show you exactly about that. So, it's not, unless you have all day to play, not exactly. See, it doesn't really work like that. Let me show you with actual logic. Yes, I show you now. So, first of all, you have my Keelan build. You guys are very familiar with my Keelan build. Yeah, she's good build. Alright, you save current settings. You have everything set up. This is Keelan's skill power. You all know this, no problem. Okay, great. So you have my build. You understand how to play Keelan. Alright, what you do is you go to Void Vessel. Alright, very simple. You go to Void Vessel. You click on hard mode. Okay, you go Void Vessel hard mode. And then you just speed through it. Okay, this is how you farm the doggo bits and pieces. All you need is a lot of the keys. You don't have a lot of the keys, you have to build up the keys. But basically, it can take a day if you have a lot of the keys. Okay, depends on your keys, but I'll show you what to do. Assuming you have a lot of keys. Okay, let's go. They all better watch my stream, because I'm the best. I'm the world's best, and you know it.
Too slow.
I got the black cars in the driveway. Alright? Now remember, when you play Keelan, what is the first thing you do? You dash through enemies like sleigh. Okay? Dashing through the snow, one horse open sleigh. You know the song? Yeah? Okay, good. Grand. Well, fair enough on the crafting and drops. I can understand that, yeah. But that is RNG dependent, and like I said, some people max their doggos in a day. And that only counted 7 hours of play, so. And of course, they had perfected builds like this.
You can't run away.
So with Keelan, you can do something like this. You can do this shenanigans right here. You want to open up all the boxes. You can choose to focus on the specific ones for the doggo though. So the genetic ones and the special material ones, as far as I remember. But I'm going to open them all up because I can. But like that, I already got a fortified supplement blueprint. That's the lowest level one, but you can just get like 40 of those. So it just depends on how fast you can really clear this content and if you know how to run Keelan. Now, it's a lot harder to run him on controller, so I also understand that difference. Controller people tend to use Bunny instead. Not quite as fast, but, you know. And you're going to need Voltia, but if you don't have Voltia, now you can use Veil Analyzer, which will do the same thing, essentially. So Keelan normally uses the Python as a speed stick to go faster. And Voltia is great for these types of sections where you just need to pop some shields. And yep. You get 6 keys per clear on hard mode. So people will just go into hard mode and speed run it with my Keelan build. Then usually they build up a huge stockpile of keys and then open up everything at once. Because each run that you do, you're still going to get 6 keys back. So it becomes like a revolving door, kinda. But they usually build up a stockpile first. Like they'll do just like 30 runs or so and build up. Like, this is the safer way to do it so you don't run out of keys. And when you find a box that you really want. So some people just do like 30 runs. They'll just chill with friends, do some 30 runs or whatever. It can go by really quick, especially if you got a team or whatnot. But of course I'm running solo, but if you got a team or whatnot and a good speed stick, you can go pretty fast. Yeah, I actually have to release that Kyle build, but I'll be doing it next week because today I gotta go to my relative's place, as I always do on Saturday. I don't know if I have time to film a video, so I usually don't film a video on Saturday. So yeah, I do apologize for that, but I will drop a Kyle build for you guys. All right, I promise. But I'm probably gonna do like the mastery video first. I think it's a bit more important. Then I will get the Kyle build out. All right. I don't know why I decided to shoot him. That was a waste of time. Oh, did I just get a super? Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that. I'll have to play some of my music now. If people are gonna send supers, it's an excuse for me to bust out some of my tunes, you know? Okay, what kind of tune should I bust? Should I bust a sad tune? Or would you guys like some badass hip hop? Alright, I'm gonna let y'all choose. Should I be sad man today? Or should I bust some hippity hoppity?
Swapping mags. Move. Too slow. You can't run.
Badass hip hop, okay, cool. Anyone else got any opinions before I'll do it right after? Caged in, lol, Starro. Yeah, that's an option. I can showcase some of my metal too.
Move.
No, I didn't finish working on VS. I'll work on her another day. Right now, I've got other things to farm.
Too slow.
Death metal, bust out the tasty beats.
This is your end.
New super chat received.
Play some hip hop. All right, all right. Since Ruby decided to call me a Chadlet, I'm sorry, guys. She wins the discussion. All right, I hear you, Rubelicious. I hear you. I'll bust out some hip hop. Fine, fine. And if anyone's wondering why she calls me the Chadlet, it's because I'm 5'6".
Reload.
I'm handsome as fuck, but you know. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to swear, but I'm handsome as F, and you know,
You can't run
short.
away.
So, gotta go with it, right?
Show's broken. Too slow. You can't run away.
That's because I don't make bad songs. If it's bad, I throw it in the trash where it belongs. I've made plenty of bad songs, but I threw them straight in the bin. I really tend to be a perfectionist about my music.
An enemy container has been revealed. Please verify the data.
Thank you, Kenny. Appreciate you guys showing some love. Tell you what, but yeah, this is how you can just run the Void Vessel. I'll keep running it a couple of times, all right? But let me replace the music in the game with my own music, all right? So why don't we do all of the above? Now, I won't play Caged In, but I've got some other tracks that I could bust for y'all, all right? So let's start with the hip-hop, all right? Let's start with the hip-hop. The flippity, hibbity, hibbity, hip-hop. You don't want to prison match with the prison back. All right. Y'all said you wanted to bump some stuff, right? Cool. You guys are gonna really love this.
And they was calling me the other day. Say I'm king, how we gon' get paid? I say, yo, get the car. You know how it is.
I know.
Driveway, black cars in the driveway. Looking at the view of my high place. I just made a play, I need 9 crates. Black cars in the driveway. Black cars in the driveway. Looking at the view of my high place. I just made a play, I need 9 crates. Black cars in the driveway. And we just drove from the south side way. On the other side where the clouds die away. Do you wanna ride? I can fly, babe. Baby, you a star, you could die in LA. Man, it ain't shit I can say. You know my body tell me what you need. Do you want the money or the dream? I just wanna know. She said I want the stars in the sky. Shorty, tell me what you need. Do you want the money or the dream? I just wanna know. We came from the south, but now we in the west. I'm proud. I get it how I live. Tell me what's the word. She called me the best. Running through the crowd.
Changing manners.
All right, now we'll play a little more soon. But if you find it hard to get into this game, well, your name is Idiot, but that's okay. It's completely valid. Like, I understand that a lot of people might find this game a little tough to get into, and I don't blame them. You can feel a lot of tedium in this game, and I completely understand that. On a personal level, I still prefer it to Warframe, but, you know, everybody's got their own taste. Just as long as you're not one of those crazies that ask everybody to play Warframe. Like, those people, I can't stand them, and the Warframe community makes me want to not play Warframe. But yeah, I can understand that, you know, there's a lot of tedium. So, I hear you on that. Now, let's see. Let me play a little more hip-hop for you guys, then I will play some metal. Alright, I won't play Star's song, but I'll play some other metal that I've been working on that you guys haven't heard yet. So let me see. Have a listen to this.
Yup. Jump. Yeah.
And I can't lose cause it's part of me. Me and that money got chemistry. The future's looking bright and I can't hardly see. I hit the road and ran through a whole nother fleet. I hit the booth and ran through a whole nother beat. That shit you talking, that's just make believe. Cause you ain't cut from that cloth like me. You ain't as hard as me. You ain't part of the streets. I went from A to B. I went from Z to B. These bitches want me cause my paper and my jewelry. I remember vividly when you was fooling me. You get what you want from me and then you out of reach. I put the sights on and now she under siege. Bitches black eye season and you on the lease. We gon' get what we need. And we ain't playing with y'all. You know you ran off on your dog. Don't make me make that call. We ain't playing with y'all. You know you ran off on your dog. Don't make me make that call. You know you ran off on your dog. Don't make me make that call. We ain't playing with y'all. 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 You know you ran off on your dog. Don't make me make that call. We ain't playing with y'all. We ain't playing with y'all. You know you ran off on your dog. Don't make me make that call. Yup. Yup.
My hip-hop songs are short, but, you know, you gotta really enjoy that vibe. Alright, I'll play some metal after this, but thank you for all the supers. Who knows, I might play some country music in future, Oscar. I don't do it for your enjoyment, I do it for the people that really support me. You massive nerd. So you just stay silent in the corner and you accept what I give you. But this game will never have a way of earning the premium creds because look, that's how it is. All right, you could like if they make that, then nobody's gonna pay for this game. You know what I'm saying? So in order to turn profits for Nexon, they will never make premium currency earnable. The only game that even has that is Helldivers 2, and they reduced it because they weren't making any money despite being a live service game. So let's be real about that. Okay? Premium currency is not that easy to earn, and most games will never make it earnable. So, Dak, if you're looking at that, I really mean no disrespect when I say this, but if you're worrying about premium currency, then you got to get your hustle on. For me, I got plenty of disposable income to spend on games, as everybody should have, but the question is whether or not the game deserves your money. Like right now, for me, it doesn't really. You know, I still think that they have a long way to go. But, you know, that's me. Nah, this one for Star, alright? I haven't released this track. I may release this track in future. Okay?
New subscriber detected.
But I have a feeling the Starro may enjoy this one. Alright, you ready?
I'm still alive. Why am I here? I don't belong here. I am weird. I wanna go. I wanna go. Don't wanna stay. But my body is making me wait. I'm waiting for the pain to fade. I'm still afraid of what's to come. I don't know if I'll ever find my place. I don't know if I will ever feel like I've won. Take me away. Take me away. Take me away. Take me away. Don't wanna breathe, don't wanna die. I'm not alive. I'm just a shell, just waiting to be thrown away, thrown into hell. I'm still alive. Why am I here? I don't belong here. I am weird. I wanna go. Don't wanna stay. Don't wanna stay. But my body is making me wait. Take me away. 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 Take me away.
Hope you enjoyed that little preview, Star. I may release that in future, but I'm glad you liked it. As for Oscar, all right, you've got a 24-hour chat ban. Don't ever speak to my friends that way. Okay, I'm the only one that gets to speak to my friends that way. You ever say anything like that to my friends, you will be thrown out of my streams so fast because, quite frankly, Oscar is nobody and nothing, and don't deserve to be here. That's okay, Dak. If you lose interest, that's completely fine. I hear you. And Steven, that's because that was old. I will redo something in future. That was before the Void Erosion Purge change. So what you got to understand is that they make a lot of changes here. So that's why you have to keep up to date. Ines can actually go all the way to stage 30. But stage 30 is farmed better with Serena than it is with Ines using Malevolent. However, Ines can actually go all the way to stage 30. Glad you enjoyed it, Star. I may release it as a single at some point. It's a nice song. The fact of the matter is that as much as Warframe has good systems, their community ruins the experience for everybody. Because I don't care that Warframe has earnable currency. The fact that, you see, and this is one thing that I really want to say, the earnable currency, I think, actually makes a game worse. You want to know why? Because even if you can trade, it allows all these kids and morons to play the game and stay playing the game because they're going to be like, oh, I'm gonna earn the currency and buy everything. It's like, yo. Warframe has the same system as that, just that their currency is earnable, Dak, so don't forget that. Again, these little things are things that are not problems. The only problem is content. Because why shouldn't people be spending money on a game, Dak? If you're incapable, and I'm not trying to be mean when I say this, but if you don't have at least $1,000 of disposable income to spend on a game, on a live service game, then you're not ready to really be a contributor for that game, in which case you cannot complain about what they do and don't give you. Because Descendant slots, they've given several Descendant slots free in ETA 0 several times. Okay, for new players to catch up, even then it's only $1, and a Descendant slot is the only thing that you have to spend on. And why shouldn't you be spending on a game? Because a game has, you know, salaries for the devs, server costs, you know, all those kinds of things. It's like, bruh. Warframe has the same thing, and you just compare it to Warframe. Only difference is that in Warframe, you can actually earn the currency by trading or whatever, sure. But that still requires you to get up there at some point, right? So I'm sure that you can't just walk into the game day one and start earning the premium currency. It doesn't work that way. So this is why I'm going to say the Warframe comparisons are all nonsense. Okay, it's ridiculous. And for the people that love Warframe, please go and play Warframe. Don't come to our game and comment on our game because we hate Warframe. We hate Warframe because of the people. The people that every single day they have to say like, oh my god, you know, this compared to Warframe, that compared to Warframe. Like, stop comparing. There should never be a comparison. There is no need to compare. If you like Warframe, play Warframe. You like TFD, play TFD. Focus on improving the game that you want to see improve, but don't do comparisons. Because every single time that people come in here and they, you know, make some comparison to Warframe, it doesn't make me like the game. It's that it just makes me hate the game completely. Because why do I want to interact with that kind of community? You get what I'm saying? A community of people that are literally Jehovah's Witnesses knocking on my door saying, have you tried Warframe? Have you played Warframe? Blah, blah, blah. V8, nope. It'll be on my YouTube channel when it's out. Keep your notifications on. When it's ready, I will deliver it. But do not ask, is it out yet? It'll be out when it's out on my channel. Please remember that, okay? Don't rush me, or else I simply won't deliver it to you guys. If you rush me on my builds, I just won't give it to you guys. I will just wait 10 weeks to drop it. Okay, so never rush me. Just keep your notifications on. When it's ready, then enjoy it then. All right? I like to do things at my own pace. And with all due respect to the guy that asked about my build, you don't exactly pay my salary. There's a lot of other people here that pay me way more, and their videos take priority first. And Mystic Dove, never you mind, I just told some guy off. Why, did you hear me telling somebody off and then coming in? It's okay, Mystic. If you didn't hear it, then you just missed me telling somebody off. Thank you for understanding that, V8. Like I said, it'll just take some time. But it will be delivered when it's delivered. Lol. Star, I just saw what you posted, you massive nerd. like I said, I'm chill on that, Mary. I don't mind people preferring Warframe. I don't mind people preferring TFD. The only thing I'm sick to death of is people literally trying to say, oh, let's, you know, we should all be playing Warframe. We should all be doing this. We should all be doing... Like, dude, don't tell me that, because every time that somebody comes to my channel and says, oh, but this is better in this game, you should be playing this game, I just say, yeah, sir, no. And, you know, I really always like to just tell them, well, what salary do you pay? What salary do you pay to make me play that? You pay my salary, I'll play it. You don't pay my salary, then you shut your damn mouth. Defiler does not exist, Leanne. So only one Abyss Colossus exists at a time. Right now, it's Tormentor. They said that they were going to rotate, but they never did. So sorry, there's no more Defiler. There's no more Infernal Walker. Yes, you cannot farm cosmetics in this game. And I don't believe, because cosmetics are the only things that people have to pay for, ultimately that's where they make their money. I mean, sure, they could rely on some whales like Warframe, but Warframe took years and years to get to the point where it was the most established game. And plus, when it came out, it was the only game, it was the only looter shooter in existence. So yeah, it was a lot easier for them. Hey, Lawbreaker, how's it going? Anyway, thank you guys for enjoying my music. Let's carry on. That's okay, Sir Tommy. I respect your opinion. Yeah, the top tier cosmetics, definitely you have to pay for it, but I'm not into...
Launching void vessel exploration operation.
I'm not into people that like cannot... I mean, look, I'm not trying to look down on people, and you know what? So many people have tried to say, you know, he always looks down on people for not making an income, you know, you don't know their circumstances, bro. But the fact is, I do know your circumstances, because guess what? I was there for 2 whole years as a streamer making barely $500 a month. I know circumstances. The only time I've even made a stable income is now. Alright? But it's taken me a lot of hard work to get there. You know what that means? You gotta get on your grind. When people tell me they can't spend, you know, because, you know, they've got all these circumstances, and I say, well, look, I get it. But then that means that you have to limit what you can and cannot do in a game. You have to make that smart decision for yourself and your family, just like I did. Until you get to the point where you're you know, ready to spend and ready to drop that cash. But you want to drop that cash, then you better be hustling every day. You know, and then after that, it becomes a question of, is it worth it to drop that cash? For me right now, I rarely spend on TFD unless I do a challenge and, like, let's say the chat meets my challenge, then I will spend on TFD. But I don't spend my own disposable income on it because, quite frankly, I don't believe it's worth it. I genuinely don't believe that right now TFD is worth it. I spend on other things that I want to spend on.
You can't run away. This is your end.
Metal fragments? Yeah, just farm Tormentor. But that means that you should have my Serena build ready to go. Yep, you got to stop grinding the game and grind in real life, you know? If you have to grind a game, then why aren't you just making more income?
Reloading.
Like, I mean, that just makes financial sense. So that's kind of how I view things, because I've been broke. I've been down that broke road, and now I've got great people all around me supporting me all day, every day. It's taken me years to get here, but I finally got here through that hard work and effort. So I think that for most people, yeah, they just really need to get their grind on before complaining about currency. I understand the concern. I understand why some people want to earn something for free, but yeah, nah. Just rather than grind the game, just grind real life, dude. Make sure you got that disposable income. Yep. That's the way that I see it, because I feel that a lot of people, I don't understand the need to grind. Like, why would you waste time? Like, look, with all due respect, I don't think you guys know how hard I work. Sure, I stream about 7 hours per day, but did you also know that I'm working outside of that? Do you know that I barely have time for friends and family because I'm working on music? You think all this music that I make is just generated like for free? You know, it's like, it's just weird that people don't understand how much hard work actually goes into a job like mine. You know, I'm not even making anything for my music. It's all for the future because I need more passive income so that I can fund my hobbies even more. It's a cycle, you know what I'm saying? So for me, at least, I see all that and I'm just saying, like, look, I think that people have lost the art of hustle. You know, a lot of gamers these days, they seem to be part of the disappointed basement dweller crowd, and that's just not cool, you know? I feel like they need to get their hustle on so that they can really spend. They are indeed directed at you because, I mean, the thing is, you want currency to be earnable, but why not just earn more money in real life? Like, and people you know, I know that my haters are gonna just take what I say completely out of context and paint me in a negative light, but I'm gonna say it straight again. Why not just earn more money? It's not that hard. If you're not being valued at your job, go get a new job, go get a raise, and if you know, you don't have the skills to do that, go learn the skills. So that's what I do every day. You do realize that, like, right after stream ends, I'm learning something new. I'm working on more beats. I'm working on more music. I'm working on my next big project. I'm cutting deals. I'm answering emails about my next sponsorship. By the way, some of y'all already know that I'm getting my next sponsorship soon. So you always got to be working, you know, and that's how you get to enjoy the things in life. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, when people bring up things like non-earnable premium currency, I'm like, why would you waste the hours trying to earn? And even if they make it earnable, it's going to be a small amount. All games do this. Like right now, if I were to pick up Helldivers and I want to pick up all the war bonds and stuff, I just drop the cash. Like if I was having a good enough time on the game, I would just drop the cash on the war bonds because I'm not going around tier 1 missions continuously for hours and hours and hours to earn a pittance of currency. Like that's not good. You know what I'm saying? That's not good. Like it may supplement me a little bit, but yeah, it's not great. So I think that a lot of people just need to understand that you like for most things in life, if you want it, it's way better if you spend it on the hustle and grind, which is actually going to help you in real life as well. You know, if you make more of an income, that's a more comfortable life for you, your family, your kids, and all that kind of stuff. Like it's crucial that, and it's imperative that you do that. That's why I can never support people that want premium currency in a game, because why grind a game where you're not making money?
Reloading. You can't run away. Move.
I understand your circumstances, but like I said, for me, like, the more that I've grown, the more that I've come to realize that these are all excuses. Because I thought the same way too. I used to think that, oh man, I'll never have those people dropping big on me like those other streamers. Like, how do these other streamers do it? But I realized it's just about time and effort. You know, you got to put in the effort. You got to let people see that effort. And you got to keep advancing your skills. Like, what do I offer that's different from every other streamer out there? You know what I'm saying? So I always learn new skills. I always learn like what does the audience need, things like that. You got to conduct your market research. Like I understand that for a job it's a bit more limited because you may have a particular skill set, but that's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes you got to learn some additional skill sets to go a little bit above and beyond. I'm genuinely not trying to be mean. This is just life experience that I want to impart onto all of you because that's how it works. Sometimes it feels like you're trapped in a box. But that's just because you're not thinking outside of the box. You got to think outside of that box, you know, and do something different to make it worth your while and to make it worth other people's while to support you as well. Because what do you really offer, you know, that's different. I see Star is still trying to convince Rena to actually like, lol. Actually play a game with her. Lol, Star, you massive nerd. Malevolent Serena is definitely the best for stage 30. But what I'm going to do is that one of these days I'll do a stream where I show how I go from stage 1, because it's going to take like 2 hours to do it, from stage 1 all the way to stage 29 with only an S. So I'm actually going to do that, and I'll have a fully timestamped stream where I do it live in front of all you guys and show everybody how it's done, because I did it before. But I never timestamped it, I never showcased it, so I'm going to actually do that one of these days so that you guys can get a real understanding of how to play Ness all the way up to 29, and then on 30 you just use Malevolent Serena, and that's it.
Too slow.
Yep, unfortunately that's how it is, man. Like, this day and age, nobody cares for you anymore, so you just gotta work hard. You know, that's why, like, Mystic, she puts in so much grind. Like, I really respect her. She works hard, you know. And I really felt validated yesterday when Mystic dropped the red on me. She said, you know, like, it just felt like, whoa, you know, maybe I'm really worth it. But then I started getting the imposter syndrome, so now I gotta work, you know, harder. Fair enough. So your circumstances are a bit unique, Dak. Well, in that case, that's something outside my area of expertise. So I wish you well on that, but unfortunately, my point still stands that for the majority of people, they just gotta work hard on the grind. Your circumstances might be especially unique, but I think most people don't own a ranch. I'm worth it. You make me feel like that, Mystic. Thanks. Okay. Appreciate you. Sarangeyo. Ines is not mostly for fun. Ines just gets you up to stage 29, which is really, really good. But you always farm the cores on the highest possible stage. And the highest possible stage is 30, which Ines suffers a little bit on. So you will get faster farming times with Serena.
Reload.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I just got that reference, Rena. I'm L'Oreal because you're worth it. Oh my god. Yes. If only I had majestic hair like that. I'd do the hair flip and be all like, because you're worth it.
Too slow.
You know?
You're red. You can't run away.
Nah. Look, everybody makes bad choices, man. I got scammed. When I first went into AI music, I almost gave up. You know, yeah, I know you guys love my AI music, but do you know that I almost gave up when I first started? Because I got scammed by so many companies. I wasted over... okay, it's a bit embarrassing, but I told Arcane it was $400, but in actuality, I wasted close to $1,000, and all that never panned out. I know it's a relatively small amount to a ranch and a herd, but I wasted almost $1,000 on all these different softwares, and all of them sucked until I found one that I really, really jammed with, and now I create all my music on that and just feel so good, you know. But I literally almost gave up because, you know, it just felt like it was a big waste. I spent all this money and I wasn't getting anywhere. I couldn't get any distribution going. It was hard, but now I'm getting it distributed. You know, it took a long time to find a distributor, and now everybody's just bumping my tracks. You know, last week we got 4,000 plays. It's not a lot. I'm not even going to earn a cent from that. You know, it's barely 1 cent worth of income for just 4,000 plays. Because music industry, you need tens of thousands of plays to earn anything. But you know what? I'm really proud of 4,000 plays. You know, people be taking notice of my music, you know? That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, yeah. Well, I do hope the ranch prices go up for you, buddy. You know, you just gotta tough it out for that period. So I hear you. I hear you. Yep, you got a very different hustle from most of us, because I assume, like, it's very rare circumstances for most people, I think. We don't even get to own land in Singapore mostly, except for the ultra wealthy. Maybe someday, yeah, but not right now. Low Star. Don't worry, Star. I know you're rich, so I'm gonna tax you extra, alright? You better have some black cars in the driveway. Okay, now that's a story that I don't get behind. You know, I don't like people that waste wealth. You know, because I guess because I don't have it, I fiend for the wealth, you know. Yeah, 5 million a year is wild, man. I fiend for that wealth. I want to have it. That's why someday, you know, I know that music's gonna be a massive passive income. Like one day when everybody's just bumping my tunes, you know, and I gain millions and millions of plays, you know, that's just gonna be money in my bank account every month, and I don't even have to worry. You know, maybe at that point I can just play single player games and not give a shit. And I can just have fun with you guys, you know, and not even worry about viewership. Oh, man. I've always been long-term Rubalicious, you know. I have goals. I have somebody that I want to spend my life with. And, you know, I'm gonna need a lot of money for that. It's hard. But I got to do it, you know. Because nobody's going to take care of myself in this life except me. Oh yeah, it will be, Mystic. It will be. You know it. Yeah, no. And look, completely valid, Paul. Like a lot of us, I understand the same thing. You know, usually when a lot of people ask about the spending questions, you know, it's like the basement dwellers living off mommy's dino nuggies. Like, I love dino nuggies, but, you know, I can't respect people like that, you know. I'm old school. I'm really, really old school. Hustle and grind. All right? It was almost my life to be having those black cars in the driveway. Some of y'all think that my music's not real because I'm not in that life right now, but let me tell you, it was almost the kind of life that I would lead. So trust me when I say I'm experienced with that in my own way. But yeah, you know, people that work, you know, they may have some circumstances. I get that. I dig that. And I respect it.
An enemy container has been revealed. Please verify the data.
Mystic is always on that grind. I respect it so much. You know, it's great. Another resource box. Hell yeah. Loving it. I'm loving it. So yeah, this is how you get resources for like the Void Vessel, Doggo, whatever. I was getting tons of the supplements right now. NFTs are a great way to lose all your money, so don't do that. Oh, I'm sure you do, Mystical One. I'm sure you do. Sir Tommy, I just saw your statement, damn. Nah, man, it's true. It's true. So many people, they're all about them dino nuggies and good boy points and chicken tendies. You know, you think it's the internet meme, but there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that are doing that. You know, and it's sad. Well, NFTs are a big scam, and so is crypto, just like everything else. It's just a pyramid scheme. The last man holding the bolt, basically, whoever gets in early made the money. That's it. You gotta get in and sell. It's a pump and dump type of scheme, and it always has been. There's gonna be these types of schemes forever. All the crypto coins are pump, dump, and whoever gets left holding the old made card at the end, they're the biggest losers because there's no way it'll recover. So it's about, so all these kinds of financial instruments, what you got to understand is that they're all schemes for literally old maid. You ever played that game? It's exactly like that. Who's got the Joker at the end? That's all. If you're the one left holding the Joker at the end, you'll never recover. And what's worse, when it's the electronic medium, your Joker can be stolen, so you don't even have the Joker anymore. It's not a physical asset, so yeah. All the crypto bros right now, they understand this. That's why they're playing it, because it's no different from gaming. It's no different from gaming, but there's real stakes, that's all. Alright? It's kind of like investing in an esports team and spending thousands of dollars hoping you're going to win a championship. Except that, you know, well, it's just as speculative. Just that instead of an esports team, you're playing around with fictional art. I'm happy to hear that, Steven. Good. Now your next job is earn 6 figures or more. Listen, Star, I will judge you for your dino nuggies.
Can't run away.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I will never judge you for your dino nuggies. Because Star actually pays taxes to me. So as long as you pay taxes to me, then I'm all good. You know?
I'll snuff the life from you. You can't run away.
Well, they spend more than a few $1,000s on their orgs, but you know what? NFT Bro's spending hundreds of thousands, so I guess it's comparable, right?
This is your end. This is your end. Will.
Sorry, Mystical One. What's gonna change? Being a landlord can work well, but depends on the neighborhood because if your tenants are the terrible type to damage your property holdings, it gets very difficult to continuously make rental income. So that's something you got to be very, very careful of. Getting good tenants is the game. That's the risk you take being a landlord. But I would say like landlording, you can I would say go half and half. You want to have a stable income and then you can do whatever else for passive. Oh yeah, the grind for you is gonna change. Understandable.
Changing manners.
Understandable, Mystic. I understand that the grind for you is gonna change, right?
This is your end.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Mystic. You know, your grind can change anytime. You can grind. You can grind hard to be my future caretaker. All right, and I'll still pay you for it. there's this little thing, and I told Mystic, you know, because I'm incapable of taking care of myself, I will pay Mystic in future to just take care of me. All right, just don't worry. I got you. I got you, Mystic. All right. You change your grind to how can I ensure that robot does not die randomly.
Can't run away.
Okay, I'm like a lemming. If you leave me unattended for too long, I might accidentally walk off a cliff. So you just have to keep an eye on me from time to time and make sure I don't do random things, you know? You might find me stuck in a corner somewhere. You do it for free? No way, no way. I'm not letting a lady of your talents, you know, take care of my worthless self for free. No, I'll pay you. Just gotta wait until I get some music royalties, alright? I'll pay you to take care of me. So that you can ensure that I do not die. You have to be like, robot, that's an electrical outlet. Please don't stick a fork into it. And I'll say, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I thought this is where I get my free chicken dino nuggies. Somebody on the internet told me in a meme that if I stick my fork in here, I'm gonna get free dino nuggies. And you'll be like, no, don't do that. Be like a toddler, you know, just put random shit in my mouth. And I'd be like, no, spit that out. Okay, for the record, this is a joke. I'm not actually that bad. I am somewhat capable of living as a functioning adult. I'm considered semi-functional, I think. Maybe. From time to time. Occasionally.
An enemy container has been revealed. Please verify the data.
Nice, Dak. Nice. Well, at least you got a big future, though. That's cool. That's cool. Respect it. You know what? You know what we gotta do, Mystic? One day, you should play a horror game with me. You need to play a horror game with me so that we can see some scary shit happen. We should do that one day, Mystic. You know, like when one of those like really, really creepy games comes out, alright? That you can like co-op with friends. Yeah, you should play a horror game with me. Most of them are pretty mess, Star. I agree on that. It's been hard to find a good one. I don't know. Maybe one of these days we all play Phasmophobia. Oh god, that would be terrible. You know, when I'm playing, I've never played Phasmophobia alone because I'm so scared to go in the house by myself. I don't want horror puzzle games. No. It's just got to be a good old fashioned scare my pants off, you know, type of thing. I want that. Because you see, Mystic does not like horror. So I think it'll make for some good reactions because she's going to be terrified. So that would be pretty fun. No. There's no such thing as van camper. We all go in. Ain't no van camper here.
Shield's broken. Move.
I know. That's exactly why I want to scare her that way. Starro. Hello, King Seno.
Too slow. Move.
I'm crazy. Crazy like a fox. Alright?
You can't run
I told you, I think outside of the box, you know? I don't think inside the box. No, I think outside of the box.
Move. You can't run away. You can't run away. Move. Too slow. Loaded.
Okay, fine. Alright, how about this?
Move.
You sit on voice with me so that I don't get lonely and cheer me on, and I'll play the horror game. How about that? And you can watch me get scared. Alright, alongside all the stream. Why you want me to stop smiling, huh? Why you want me to stop smiling? You don't like my smile? What do you mean? What does you picking even mean? What is this string of English words? I don't understand the meaning. What does you picking mean, huh?
Too slow.
Explain your wordings to me. What am I picking here? You picking. Oh god, you and your bank accounts shenanigans. All right. Yeah, from now, whenever you say that bank account stuff, I'm gonna just talk about black cars in my driveway. All right.
Move.
I'm just gonna tell you, you know, I just did a deal with Mystic. I need 9 crates, you know, black cars in my driveway. Freaking bank account. But you know, every time you mention bank account, all I can think of is that silly song by, what was it? I think 21 Savage. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. M's in my bank account. Oh, one day.
This is your end. You can't run away.
It means, Mystic, I'm gonna send black cars to your driveway, you know? Pick you up, mafia style. So they can drag you over and make you play horror games with me. But honestly, it's just one of the songs that I came up with and haven't released yet. I'm still trying to finish up the last one for trigger warnings, which I really want to drop today if I have time, but I don't know if I'll have time. I better not send the black cars to your driveway to pick you up, or just specifically for horror games. You know, you gotta be specific here, Mystic. I can't send the black cars to pick you up, or I can't send them to pick you up for horror games, and I can still send them to pick you up for other matters, such as robbing a bank.
Crumble. Too slow.
If it's not gonna be only me? Oh, wow. Okay, okay. Ladies and gents. Mystic getting a little heated here. Yeah. I like that. So, what? So I'm supposed to be the only one that's in the car to pick you up? Alright. But what if I don't wanna drive? Can I still send somebody to pick you up on my behalf? Okay. I got you, Mystic. I got you. Only me. Only me.
An enemy container has been revealed. Please verify the data.
Okay. Look. I'm a really bad driver, so I'm just gonna tell you this up front. Can I, with your permission, okay, I'll get somebody to drive the both of us, but I will personally come. I will personally come and pick you up, but somebody else has to drive because I cannot drive. Okay? So I'm gonna just get a guy to do the driving part. Alright? Is that acceptable? Or is it only me in the car? Because if it's only me in the car, okay. But I have to get one with like lots of them driver assistant things. Alright? Because I'm not a good driver. Unless you're a good driver, then you know what? I'll just send the car over and you can come pick me up instead. I'll let Mystic do the driving.
Launching Void Vessel Exploration Operation.
You should survey for what horror game? Nah. If there's a good one in future, then yeah. Get a Tesla so it can auto drive. I might.
Changing mags.
Okay, wait. So, Mystic, you gotta answer the question though. Do you want to do the driving? Get Jason Statham. Alright.
You can't run away.
I don't think I can afford Jason, so I'll just have to get Star then. Sorry. No budget for him. Oh. Mystic making her preferences real clear. Star, if you're driving, then it better feel like I'm in the front of Takumi's car in Initial D, alright? If you're driving, I better see some drifting. Alright? I want to see some Initial D level driving, you know, make sure you drive so well that it doesn't break the tofu with the car. What? That's how it is, Mystic, you know? You don't want to drive, I don't want to drive, so since you don't want to drive me, then we're gonna have to get Star to drive, you know? Don't worry, Mystic, I got you though. I'll let Star drive, but I'll get one of those limos where we can put up the window so she can't see what's going on in the back, alright? I got you. That way we can do our secret drug deals, no problem.
You can't run away.
Lol, Dak. How can you not drive legally? If you're underage, don't say that. Because that's really not what you should be saying on stream. But what the hell? And if it's because you're a criminal, then that's also okay. Yo, Initial D stuff. Okay. Fair enough. Actually, surprisingly, no, I'm not a good driver.
Move. Too slow. This is your end.
Wait. Listen, no. You can drink me. You can drink me, Mystic. All right, you know. I don't know what robot juice tastes like, but you could drink me anytime. You said it. You said it. All right. I am not letting that one go because that's funny as frick. All right, y'all heard it here first, chat. Mystic says that, you know, if I want her to drink me, she can. I don't know what robot juice tastes like, but if I ever go missing, all right, if I ever go missing, then it's because Mystic literally blended me into a smoothie and drank me. All right. So if you see one day, where is Real Asian Robot now? Haven't seen from streamer in a few days. Y'all gonna find out it's gonna be the world's best true crime drama. You know, Mystic gonna turn me into some kind of protein shake, and that's it, man. That's it. I know you meant drive. Lol. I don't know. I'd let her pick. Mystic, are you a vampire or a succubus? Which one of this is it?
You can't run away.
I mean, you can tell Star. She's not gonna be able to undrink me. Like, I've already been literally converted into a blended smoothie. Like, not really a valid choice here. You know, I'm already kind of a blended fruit smoothie. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying.
You can't run away.
Okay, I'm not Goku or Vegeta, but I'm just saying.
Move.
But now chat has got me interested. I wonder which one Mystic will pick. Lol, Starro. Lol.
You can't run away. Show's down.
Goku is stronger by a long mile. Like, what the hell is Naruto gonna do against freaking Goku, man? I don't think Naruto can kill a freaking planet, but Goku's Kamehameha was, you know, so strong that technically speaking, you could kill a planet with it. Succubus don't have feelings, vampires don't either. I don't know. Vampires are often portrayed as having some kind of feelings.
Move. My shield's down.
But fair enough. Well, what kind of mythical race do you want to be then? If you had to pick one, Mystic Dove, what kind of mythical race would you be? What would be your ideal mythical
An enemy
race?
container has been revealed. Please verify the data.
If it's not between vampire and succubus, I'm just curious to know. You can pick anything from anything. All right, elf. Why elf? Is it because you want the long lifespan, or the whole like beautiful elf thing, or hey, Arcane? Why you on TikTok, bro? Come over to freaking YouTube, you nerd. This guy on TikTok. And yes, also dark elf or light elf. Okay, light elf, fair enough. Mystical. I think you guys already know, but for me, it's dwarf. Yeah, fair enough.
Launching void vessel exploration operation.
Tiefling, lol. You like deals with demons, Dak.
You can't run away.
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Lol, Neverwinter player. Tiefling Oathbreaker.
This is your end.
Yeah, it's fine. I accept it by now.
Move.
Now we gotta get extra nerdy, Mystic. We gotta go D&D. All right.
You can't run away.
Moon elf, wood elf, high elf. What kind of elf? Mohammed, why would you ask about Twitch, dude? Can I ask why you? That's not even a topic of discussion. Why would you suddenly say Twitch? Fair enough, Dak. I hear you on that.
This is your end. You can't run away.
Half elf druid. Okay, fair enough.
My shield's down.
Why did you capitalize his name, Dak? I'm just asking him a question. Why did you emphasize his name? It's like, what?
Too slow.
Well, fair enough. Half elf druid. I mean, we don't do that here. We don't have to interrogate him. I just want to know why he asked about Twitch. That's all, man. He didn't break any laws yet.
Move.
No, sorry, you're not part of the dwarf club, Baron. That's me and anybody underneath my height. We the short kings, all right? We're dwarven criminals. But dwarves also have very low charisma scores, so please keep that in mind, Mystic. What with your half elf status, all right? You're gonna be partying up with somebody with very low charisma. Okay, is that okay with you? Look at me and my low charisma scores. Gnome with gigantism. Oh my god, that is a hilarious character. Out of respect for how hilarious that is, like that would be kind of dope. Not gonna lie. Sup, Arcane?
You can't escape.
Boost me up, huh? Fair. So I guess I'll have to tell Mystic. Alright. You're tough to toss me. Toss me! Don't tell anyone about this, but you have to toss me. Right, you can throw me at the enemies. We'll use the dwarf toss skill together. I got you.
Loading.
I'll land and do AoE damage to them. Oh, is that how it's gonna be? I'm gonna need a booster seat for the car? Oh, it's on now. It's on now. Did you just say I need a booster seat for your car? Alright. Is that how it's gonna be? Uh-huh.
Changing
Is that how it's gonna be? You gonna say it like that? Okay. Okay. If I ever turn into the Punisher, Mystic, then this is gonna be absolutely the reason why you're getting punished. Okay? Yeah. I'm working on my fitness right now. Okay, I'm gonna get fitter. I'm gonna get stronger. Then I'll finally come over and remind you about the the booster seat comment. Alright? Alright. Alright, if you ever see a ghost face in your house, that's me. Alright? And the whole reason that I came to murder you is I'm phone you up and be like, hey, I heard you like booster seats, huh? Hey, you remember the booster seat shit? Remember that? Yeah. I wouldn't. Yeah, you're right, I wouldn't.
You can't run away.
I would never hurt you, ever. But I'm still gonna be a little bit rough. You know, because, you know, you did kind of just destroy me with that booster seat comment. I mean, it's true, but still, goddamn. Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that? I'm aware that I'm short, damn it. I get it, okay? I live with it every day. Listen, okay? I'm not pulling the lever unless I get $500 worth of super chat. All right, even then I wouldn't go down very far, but I'm not pulling the lever on my chair until I get 500 from you, all right?
An enemy container has been revealed.
I do it for $500, but you only see me descend a little bit. So I just want to be honest about that. I don't want to take your money for nothing. You know what's even funnier? You just had a migraine all day? You had a migraine all day, but you were outside. You were outside coming inside. So you had a migraine and decided to go outside, Arcane? What? How were you outside with migraine? 5 rupees? No, thank you. 500 USD. Nothing less than that. Yeah, Mohammed never answered, huh? But fair enough. But yeah, I don't know why people just come in here and say Twitch. I'm like, yeah. Watch my finger twitch on the trigger and see what happens. Yeah, Ruby, laugh it up. You're 5'4", you don't want to hear short? Yeah, I know.
Launching Void Vessel Exploration Operation.
Ah, Star. We gonna go there, huh? We gonna go there? Do you remember how much you owe me in back taxes? I'm remembering this comment forever now. All right. You know, I was just joking with Mystic, you know, because she's really nice. You know? She's a very nice person. So I was just joking with Mystic, but now, Star? Now that's personal. That's personal now. All right. I'm gonna let you get your first paycheck. All right. But you better not forget how much you owe me. How many months? And I wasn't gonna count, but I think I need to start counting up how many months you've been in Discord without a Plus Ultra membership. I think we gotta count that. Oh my God, Mystic, I love that. It really hurt me, Robot. I look up to you. Oh, the double entendre. A double entendre. I love that. That's dope.
Move.
This is why you're my bestie, Mystic. Okay? This is why you're my bestie. Oh my God. Okay. That's humor right there. That's peak humor right there. And Arcane, I appreciate the cushion, but you are tall. How dare you? How dare you be tall, Arcane? You will never understand the feelings of a dwarf. Okay? You won't understand my feelings, Longshanks. And low Starro. Nah. Okay. Dak, a Mystic robot ship sounds really awesome on paper, but I think my girlfriend would have a problem with that, so no. Mystic and I are just really, really awesome close friends. That's about it. We tease each other, we laugh at each other, but unfortunately, we cannot have a ship because Kaz will immediately, you know, absolutely rip and tear everything, and I really don't think that that's a good thing for everybody. You can't boo my girlfriend, dude. That's wrong, man. Come on, take that back. That's not nice. She ain't even here to defend herself. Uncool. This beam gun is called the Voltia. So, it was available in last season's Battle Pass. Whoa. Okay, look, Dak, I appreciate the comments. I know you're joking, but I think that's not cool. So I'm just gonna remove that comment because look, no, she's not scary. She's a nice lady, but hey, look, You'll be able to chat in 5 minutes, but let's not disrespect anyone, okay? Even as a joke, it's not cool, and we shouldn't be doing that. Like, playful banter here is fine, but we really can't. We can't say it. We can't do that. I appreciate that, Star, but I will still never forget the fact that you are so much taller than me. All right, I won't be forgetting all the short comments. Okay, don't think I've forgotten. And it's true that I am beardless, so I do understand that as well. I'm probably more of a hobbit, yeah. I accept it, I accept it. Well, that's because you're not on voice with me, Star. I'm pretty sure if you're on voice with me, then people would probably ask that. I believe it's all in my Void Vessel guide, King Seno. All you gotta do is just follow my Void Vessel guide. I think I also did a video on Voltea. Yes, please not diss Kaz. Let's keep it clean. A 5-minute chat ban, because, well, he's new, so he doesn't know, but yeah, we just chilling. Oh, yeah, absolutely, guys. Absolutely, 100%. Star's my girlfriend. Hey, Star, how long we been together? You know, I'm so sorry. You know, I must have missed our anniversary the other day. Can I get you a present, honey? Can I get you a present? You want flowers? I'm gonna get you some flowers. You know, we're gonna have a nice dinner together. Yeah. Okay, for the record, neither Mystic nor Star are my girlfriends. My girlfriend's name is Kaz. Okay, Mystic and Star are very, very good friends. We're very close. Neither of them are mine, okay? Neither of them are mine. Well, actually, no, sorry. I can't say that. Mystic is mine. She belongs to me, all right? But as my super ultra bestie who will take care of me in future. So I'm sorry. None of y'all can have Mystic, okay? I have laid my claim to Mystic, and I promise I will pay her to take care of me when I'm worthless in future. LOL. If Star ever swung my way, I would know that is an imposter, first and foremost, King Seno, so no. We ain't been sneaky linking or anything. Oh no, Keelan! Oh no! Okay, there we go. Phew. I don't know, Star. I think I'm pretty enough. I think I'm pretty enough to at least count. I think I'm pretty enough to at least be somewhat okay. All right, Star. I am kind of you know, pretty, you know, so at least in my case you gotta make an exception there. All right. Yeah, fair enough, Mystic. I can live with that. I can live with that. I'm pretty enough for Mystic though, right? Aw, thanks. Aw, thanks, you know. I am so happy to be stared at by an awesome person like you. You hear the news, Mystic? Chat shipping us today. Chat shipping us today. Whoa there, we getting into dangerous territory. Drool worthy, what about food?
An enemy container has been
Yeah, man, she gonna blend me into a big gulp. Alright. We do the lip balm thing. We do the lip balm thing, you know. 1 second, I'm gonna do the lip balm thing. Okay, guys, we're gonna do the lip balm thing. We're gonna do the lip balm thing. All of y'all are wild. Nah, it's okay. As long as they don't disrespect Kaz, it's fine, Arcane. I'm chilling. Oh, yeah. I mean, well, there's always people like that, Paul. You know, it does happen. And no, Arcane, actually, about the drink thing, there was a joke earlier because Mystic typoed and she said because we were joking about whether or not she would drive me, and she said she typed, I would drink you, but you better have diaper and pacifiers, because commenting on her driving, obviously. So just context for the joke, right? And that's why people are saying that Mystic still wants to drink me. So we joke that she's gonna put me in a blender, blend me up, and then drink it. No, Dak, we're just saying, look, okay, just be respectful of the fact that Kaz is my girlfriend, you know, and don't ship me in Mystic, all right? We can't do that on chat, and it would be disrespectful to my girlfriend who's not even here. So all we're asking is that you obey those rules, all right? Other than that, you know, like, joking is joking, but yo, we gotta obey those rules, all right? Added protein shake. Lol, so what am I, your pre-workout? Damn, I'm not even like a proper drink. Now I'm just pre-workout. Now, about the lip balm thing, we're gonna move on from all that topics. Lip balm thing, okay? Kaz first introduced me to Carmex. It's very good for my lips, but because it's good for my lips, here's the other problem. The scent of it makes me choke, so I literally end up choking while applying it. But apparently there's this joke where Mystic likes to stare at me applying lip balm on my lips. So that is one of the jokes on stream. Here I go. It can be seen as disrespect, Dak. So as long as you understand that, it's cool. You know, I'm just saying, all right? As long as you don't do it again, it's still be fine. Because Kaz is an important part of our family. And here in the Robot Nation, we treat each other as family, you know what I'm saying? And I'm the purse workout, so you get the energy. Okay. So I'm supposed to perk you up after you work out. Fair enough. I'm glad to know that that's the sort of drink I am. You know, blend me down. It gives you energy afterward. You know, it's fine. It's cool. And this is the lip balm thing. Very good for my lips, but I choke every single time. But it's really good for the lips. Keeps them very soft. But yes, please do not ship me and Star. Please do not ship me and Mystic. All right. These ladies are very, very good close friends of mine. And I would never want them to feel disrespected, because I'm sure that they've got their own people that they care about. All right. So thank you guys. Let's carry on with the show, shall we? Moving on. Like that song, I'm moving on. Okay, I mean, sure, you know what? Fine, whatever. You can blend me into the pre-workout or whatever. And use me up and then I'm all gone. Okay, whatever. Yeah, sure. Good to know. This is what y'all do with me. I'm food, huh? I count as a food item now. I'm so short that I'm not even a person anymore. I just count as a straight up food item. All right. I am a food item. This is my food item dance. You guys like the food item dance? Okay, guys, you heard it here first on stream. I'm a food item now. Blend me down, cook me up, you know. Star could probably turn me into some kind of meth.
Launching void vessel exploration operation.
Lord, bless my hand and make it strong, Lord. Because I do not know what I deserve to be turned into some kind of pre-workout formula. Right? That sounds so wrong, though. that sounds so terrible. That just sounds wrong on so many levels. Oh God, robot shake.
You can't run away.
Next thing you're gonna say, my milkshake bring all the girls to the yard. You know what I'm saying? Woo. My workout shake, my thick shake bring all the girls to the. So bad. I can't say it. I can't say it with a straight face, guys. I'm sorry. Nah. I'm off this topic. Nah, we ain't doing no robot shake. Nah. Okay, nope, 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 nope. And nobody's gonna be drinking a robot shake. Nope, 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 nope.
Move. You can't run away.
No, now I'm gonna have to play that song again. All right. All the best girls have a past, and I have been loving you like it's the last time. Cause you said you don't love me back, and that's sad. So many beautiful bad girls, and they're all in love with me. Wait, what? C4? I'm explosives now? What? I'd be the cheap $4.99 workout. Wow, I'm cheap now. Wow, Mystic, did you see how many typos you made? You sure you even sane enough to type that? Huh? You want to call me cheap? Is that how it is? Alright. I hear you. As long as you don't use it all. Wow, I'm just getting double teamed right now. Alright. I'm getting it from both ends right now. Whoa. What is this? Arcane and Mystic, you know, they doing some tag team shit right here. All right, what is this? Like some kind of super cool wrestling maneuver, like 3D shit right there. All right, Arcane just lifts me up, and then Mystic just goes off the top rope, grabs my head, slams it down. It's like, oh my god, ladies and gents, 3D robot is out. Won't be cheap after your taxes are paid. Yeah. I hear you. And then I tell you, Star just gonna come in with the missile drop kick after that as well. Man. I tell you. Well, good night to you, Paul, if you're going. But I tell you, I just got double teamed on stream. Woof. It's time for the hounds. Woof.
You can't run away.
But I'm glad to know I'm not cheap, Mystic. Thank you for that. After calling me a $4.99 pre-workout, you know what I'm saying?
Too slow.
Oh Lord, you guys, this is why you gotta have friends.
You can't run away. This is your rain. Too slow.
Y'all just gonna bust out that tombstone pile driver. Oh, Mystic with the cheap shot right there. Wow, $1.99 plus tax. Alright, I see how it is. Man. Alright, fine. It is what it is. Wow. What is this roast session today, huh? What is this roast session that I just got? Wow. Did I suddenly swap places with BVS? Is this the Twilight Zone? Cause I don't think my name is BVS. All right, Star. I don't think that. You know. What is this? Don't forget the free item. Wow, even Arcane getting in on that. Okay. I see how it is. Just you wait, okay? One day, I will be cool streamer who is so popular, I will be on Wheaties box and even have little toy on the Wheaties box, okay? So yeah, you just wait. Alright. And one day, you will all regret your statements. Okay? You will know that I am truly the coolest ever. Yeah, I'm lucky these people are my friends. I'm just taking it. Super Saturday roasting session, I tell you. I tell you, I get no respect here, guys. I ain't getting no respect here.
I'll snuff the life from you.
Truly, I don't get no respect. I tell you.
You can't run away.
An enemy container has been revealed. Please verify the data.
You know, I tell you, my friends were planning a surprise party one of these days. You know, I walked in and they said, yeah, you were the surprise. It's a surprise you even showed up. I tell you, I don't get no respect around here. Tell you. I started getting popular one of these days, you know, so they started putting a toy of me out there. Then they had to remove it off the shelf because every kid started getting nightmares. Lol. Well, thank you for saying I'm amazing, robot.
Launching vessel exploration operation.
You know, but you know, Mystic kinda doesn't really soothe the burns after you absolutely demolished me right there. So I'ma just take it, you know, I'ma take it on the chin. Alright, it happens. Whatever. Whatever. You know? You wanna demolish me like that? Fine. Oh yeah, I get no respect around here.
I'll snuff the life from you. You can't run away.
Yeah. You do I mean, you're gonna put on the burn cream, then fine, but like, part of that burn was kinda you. Yeah, I have to grab some aloe. Gonna have to grab a lot of aloe just to soothe all these burns. Oh yeah? You gonna let Star put on the burn cream on me? I thought you'd prefer to do it. I tell you.
Too slow. Wither. This is your end.
Here's your chance since you've been observing me put on the lip balm, you know, now you can put on the aloe.
Move.
Yeah, fair enough, thanks. Appreciate you lathering on the burn cream after the inflicted roasts.
You can't run away. Reloading. Too slow.
Now see, Mystic, I'm not gonna do anything. I won't hurt Mystic. But Star, you gonna stand up? You better sit the hell back down, alright? Don't you try that standing up shenanigans with me, cause I will scold you like I scold the trolls in chat. Alright? And I know you gonna back down, so I'll tell you what, Star, you best back down right the hell now. Alright, you gonna stay quiet in the corner until I call for you. Don't make me bring out my authority, alright? You better respect my authority. See, Mystic, I put on the nice gloves. Star gets no mercy. Oh, yeah. But even if I was 3'11", you'd still look up to me. Alright? Don't make me give you that Eminem Machine Gun Kelly diss shit, because I will. You get no mercy, Star. You get no mercy. Alright? I'm gonna load up the full extendo in my Glocky. Oh, Arcane, don't think I won't forget this, Mr. Alright. Next time you step into my voice chat, I'm gonna throw you out straight away. I will literally hit the disconnect button on your ass. Hey.
You can't run away. This is your end.
I will do it without hesitation, migraine boy. You too get no mercy. Well, watch what happens when we play Dark Tide. I'll barrel you off the map. Alright? you gonna be on the train running with me, and you just see Arcane go boom, wee! Bye, then we have to rescue you later. And you know what? I'm even gonna skip the rescue phase. I'm gonna rather do it with 3. Hey, You just wait. You just wait. All right, until we're back on Clandestium Gloriana. You just wait. You just wait. All right.
Reloading.
All right. 1st June. 1st June. My next sponsorship comes in. All right. Y'all wait. Y'all wait.
You can't run away.
Star, you can never even, because you're permanently odd. Since when could you even, huh? Huh?
Move. This is your end.
I tell you, I get no respect around here. No respect.
Reloading.
You know, if I had to pick somebody to get stepped on out of all three of these, out of all three of you nerds, all right, I'm gonna just pick Mystic. She will deal the least damage. Thank you, Sir Tommy. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. I tell you, these three ain't got no respect for me. No respect at all. I'm gonna just check my phone and see if Kaz texted me after this, you know.
This is your end.
Yep, y'all mean. Y'all are meanies.
You can't run away.
Alright.
Too slow.
Y'all so tough on me, y'all make it into salty spoon with no problems, alright? I'm gonna go to Weenie Hut Jr.
Reloading.
Hey, if I wasn't having fun with it, I would have given y'all the drill sergeant, so it's all good.
An enemy container has been revealed. Please verify the data.
As long as I'm laughing and joking alongside you guys, there's no danger, you know. But if I have to go drill sergeant, then you know you better start panicking. All right, let's check in with the polls. After 200 votes, 63% believe season 3 will be good. So okay, at least still 63% approval rating. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yo, give me a second. Okay. Well, I'm always smiling when you guys are around. You know, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oh, listen. Of course we're playing. Of course we're playing, Star. You know, just you wait because you wanna talk all this random shenanigans about playing. I don't think I'm playing with your tariffs. All right, I will hit you with some tariffs, some serious tariffs. Just like the orange Cheeto man in your country, and then you'll see what happens, alright? Let me head back to town for a second. I'm gonna go to the washroom and I'll come back. Yeah, I'm just farming some materials right now. Oh, you can do as many more as you like. I'm chill. I'm chill. But while I go and relax, alright, I'll play y'all some music. I'll play y'all some good music. Listen, your tariff's about to go higher, alright? Everybody gotta go higher. What should I play for y'all? What kind of crazy should I play for y'all? Nah, I know what to play for y'all. Alright.
Falling in love with a sad girl, why would I do that? Why would I do that? she must have got it from her dad, girl. And I don't want that. So many beautiful bad girls everywhere I look. Too many devils in this mad world, and they all say they love me. And I can't look back, I can't look back. She said all the best girls have a past, and I have been loving you like it's the last time. Cause you said you don't love me back, and that's sad. So many beautiful bad girls, and they're all in love with me. They think I'm too good for them, and that's so wrong. They're too good for me. I can't even talk to my friends. I can't even love myself. I can't even talk to my friends. I can't even love myself. I can't even talk to my friends. I can't even love myself. I can't even talk to my friends. I can't even love myself. All the best girls have a past, and I have been loving you like it's the last time. Cause you said you don't love me back, and that's sad. All the best girls have a past, and I have been loving you like it's the last time. Cause you said you don't love me back, and that's sad. Falling in love with a sad girl, why would I do that? All of her family is bad, girl. She must have got it from her dad, girl.
There we go. Alright, let's catch up with chat. First of all, Arcane. Wow. Rude. I will remember this grave injustice for the rest of my lifetime. Okay? Alright. You're gonna be smackadaka dude. And yes, I will tax you more, princess, because that's what I do. Alright? That is how it is. Okay, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed jamming out to my tunes. So many beautiful bad girls, and they're all in love with me. Alright, let's go. How I wish, right? How I wish, but instead I get no respect. No respect, I tell you. Hey Martin, what up?
Launching void vessel exploration operation.
Can't run away. Too slow. Move.
Yeah, we're honestly just having a really, really chill time. You know,
This is your end.
I don't mind. Some days you gotta have those days, you know, you can't be too serious. Play a game like this, you can't take it too serious anyway, because even the devs don't.
This is your end. You can't run away. Too slow. This is your end. Too slow. Move. You're broken. You
Yeah,
can't
it's a
run
good
away.
thing I'm never serious, right? Alright. Catch you later. Oh my god, Arcane. What is this parting shot? Alright, what is this parting shot? Alright, man, you have a good night. You know, you keep up those parting shots, you're gonna wake up with you're gonna wake up with another migraine, alright? Okay, it's called karma. Huh? Huh?
This is your red.
Yeah, laugh it up, ya yahoos. All because I'm 5'6", huh? Just you wait till I kneecap all of you. You freaking long shanks.
Too slow. Move. Too slow. Move. This is your end. You can't run away.
Whatever. You massive ogre. I swear to God, with a height like that, you must have been Shrek long before it even came out. But damn, alright, fair enough. Whatever.
Too slow.
Enjoy your height. Enjoy your height.
Move. This is your end.
I had a long growth period, but I grew slowly, unfortunately.
You can't run away. Move. This is your end. You can't run away.
I think he meant the truth for me. The truth hurts me. But it's okay. I respect it. No shame in running for it. You know, and you work what you got, right? You better just own it. So, may as well own it. I shall rule over the tiny folk. And we shall all have happy, happy fun times. In my own personal bouncy castle. Well, all you tall folk are not invited because you'll pop the castle.
You can't run away.
Oh yeah, that too, of course, Martin. You know? They'll learn. They'll learn when I break their kneecaps. Absolutely. You know, they're going to sit and wonder, how did I lose my kneecap so easily? And I'll say to them, it's very simple. You lost your kneecaps because you made fun of my height. And I'll forever remember this.
This is your end.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Too slow. You're wrong. You can't run away.
Pitbull. Lol.
An enemy container has been revealed. Please verify the data.
I don't think actual dogs would be that distracted by it. I don't know, maybe. Maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't. I've always thought of that as something I see in cartoons. Hang on. I'm gonna call Kaz. Just give me a sec. 1 second. Hey, morning. How are you? I'm fine, thanks. Your doggo has the zoomies, huh?
Launching Void Vessel
Fair enough.
exploration operation.
Fair enough. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Just doing my usual stream and whatever. Since I couldn't call you yesterday, I figured, okay, I'll call you today. Yes, you sound tired, you nerd. Fair enough. Hope you get a good sleep at least, yeah? Chat says hi, by the way. She says hi back. Yeah, no worries. You have your day today, and I'll do my own stream later, and then we will chill on Sunday or whatever. Okay. Yep. Karate chop your head. That's what you get. Okay. Well, you go do your things. Just want to do a quick morning call, you know, as I always do. So you go do the things you have to do, and I will see you tomorrow. Yes. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Okay, morning call complete. I always try to at least give her a call in the morning.
Too slow. Move. You can't run away. Too slow. Swapping mags.
Your doggos are two scaredy babies, huh? And you have weighted blankets for your dog's anxiety.
This is your end.
But yeah, it's nice that you're taking care of them like that. I have a feeling though that they will totally maul me. I'm just saying. I have a feeling that if I ever visited and was seen by them, they look at me and say, robot looks delicious. Maul!
This is your end.
And I'll just get insta-gib straight away.
Too slow.
I'm glad your parents understand that.
Move.
Mine are very Asian. But I'm just gonna try and enjoy the time that I have right now.
I'll kill you all. You can't run away. Damn it. My shield's down. You can't run away. Move. You can't run away. Reloading. Too slow. You can't run away. Move.
Damn, Keelan. He was a little bit too floaty there.
This is your red. You can't run away. This is your red.
I don't know why, despite my ability to phase through the lasers, I always walk into that first one.
Move.
Yep, dude, prepare yourself.
This is your red.
I will expect your skills. Because you know that mine haven't deteriorated. It doesn't even matter if I haven't played in a long time. So I will expect your skills to be on par, especially since you'll be playing on my server. I will expect only the best skills. Eh? How much money to get any build in this game? The builds are free, dude. They're all on my channel. No good guides on this game for new players. You're looking at the channel that produces the only guides for new players. I mean, look, Ben. If you're gonna come in with a negative attitude, then I'm just not going to. I'm not gonna bother explaining or entertaining you. I mean, why is your attitude so negative, dude? If you already believe that there's no good guides, and you know you've got this mentality of what there's money involved and stuff like that, then why are you at my channel, dude? That's not a nice attitude to have. And that's not how you get people to interact with you normally. So I'll give you one chance to explain yourself, otherwise I'll just throw you out of here. Your choice.
You can't run away.
An enemy container has been revealed. Please verify the data.
I hope so, Starro. I hope so. I'll look forward to it.
Launching void vessel exploration operation.
That's okay, Starro. I'll just wait until I see what this guy has to say, because normally people don't come to this kind of place with a negative attitude. If they want to come in with a negative attitude, then I want to know why. If they can't explain themselves, then I'll just remove them. Simple. Remember, if you do something that and you already have a negative mindset about it, then nothing you do will ever work out. Whether it's business, life, it doesn't matter. If you go in with a preconceived notion in your mind of negativity, then the attitude that you give to the world is the same attitude that the world is going to give to you. If you've got an attitude of negativity, you know, this bad energy around you all the time, then that's the same attitude that you're going to get from everybody. But you go in, you try to bring smiles to people, you try to bring happiness to people, then people will try and bring the same to you. Alright? So I don't mean to get philosophical, but a lot of people don't realize that that is the main reason why they are miserable, because every day, instead of looking at the good or instead of looking at the positive, they're solely negative. Almost aggressively so, I would say. And that's no good. No response as expected. Yeah, no, please do, Sir Tommy. Please do. Enjoy yourself.
Move. This is your end.
I'll just chili Manjaro here.
Too slow.
Work till the end of stream. Yep. That's what they do. I can't wait to play some more of that. Might play some more tonight, you know? Hey, So 6.
This is your end.
I haven't really decided yet. I don't know. Might play some 33. Might play some Monster Hunter. There's so much that I want to do. I don't know.
Move. Noted.
Well, So 6, according to polls, about 60% of people still believe that Season 3 is going to be good.
Crumbling.
So we'll see. As for me personally, I'm going to wait and see. I'm going to keep an open mind.
Move.
I always like to keep an open mind with things.
Too slow.
40 days, dude. Just check your battle pass, So 6. You're welcome.
This is your end. Move.
This game, it's a multiplayer game. It's live service, actually. It's just that most people play solo because, well, you can do things a lot faster. Because if you've got a really great build, and other people have a bad build, then it can slow down your progression. So a lot of people tend to play solo or with friends. Not a lot of people use the public matchmaking. So I hope that answers your question.
An enemy container has been revealed. Please verify the data.
Okay. I've tried to gather as many materials as I can. Let's head back out. Yeah, it's co-op. You can co-op with your friends if you want to, Enrique. I mean, hell, we have an entire hub where you can just interact with random people. Sometimes people will spawn in and just do dances with you. But right now, the hub is a little bit empty, as you can see. Used to be a lot more people around. But that's because a lot of people are just, like, they're focusing everything on Season 3 in 40 days, so... Most people are just bored and chilling. I've never seen Albion be this empty before, but it is sometimes. That's just how it goes, you know?
If all modules were the same, I'd be out of a job, right?
Okay, that's clean and clear. Okay, good. I have a good amount of materials now. I believe she's cooking one of these.
Now what do you want? Go on, I'm waiting.
This is all for the future.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
Should I cook one of these? Let's cook one of these as well, because I got nothing better to do. Now, how many of the vouchers?
When will you visit again?
Guess I'll grab Enzo's skin. Ah, that's right. The game is already very smoothly optimized though, so 6. I mean, it's hella smooth on my end. Now y'all gotta give me a second. I'm just doing stuff before I carry on. Well, yes, that's pretty normal, so 6. But that cannot be solved with, like, more optimization. Still cannot solve that. It just won't help, no matter what you do, unfortunately. Because all games have that. Even Monster Hunter Wilds right now, right? When there are little monsters on the screen, it lags a lot. Yeah, take your time, Starro. By the way, if any of you guys play the Dune Awakening open beta, then let me know, because I'm going to be quite interested in seeing how the open beta is for Dune Awakening. I only trust my people for a review. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm gonna need to swap. Let's go play on the Ice Queen for a second. Just clear the daily. And then after that, I'll see what I want to do. But first, I'll clear the daily at least. Let's check in with the polls so far. Still 65% after about 227 votes. They be saying that they believe season 2 will be good. Okay. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping for it. I'm hoping that the positivity works out. Yeah. It'll definitely be good if it does.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, Descendants.
Very happy to hear that, Starro. Good. Enjoy the moon. Well, Rubalicious, I want first-hand experience if anyone ever does, because I don't play survival games, and if there are too many survival mechanics, then you know that's not good. So I'm gonna hope that one of my peeps does try it out. I'd hate to have to try it out for myself, because okay, look, I'm slated for a partnership with that. Technically, I can become a creator for Dune if I want to, but I don't like survival games. Like games that are very survival mechanics heavy. I don't mind a bit of survival mechanics, like even Monster Hunter, while it still has like food and shit that you have to consume. But you know, I think that if Dune Awakening's too heavy on survival, I'm not gonna be down for that.
We're detecting RK life signs inside a Vulgus structure.
It's under the Funcom umbrella star, so a lot of people have been talking about it. You know, it's supposed to be the survival MMORPG, but I don't know. I want the MMORPG elements. I don't want the survival elements. So if it's too strong on survival, then I'm not interested. I'm only interested in a real MMORPG, you know? I mean, hell, I'd rather play Blade and Soul Neo or something. Or even Vindictus Defying Fate. Or whatever the hell that game is that Nexon's coming up with.
Large-scale Vulgus transfer confirmed. Descendant, stop the enemy troop deployment.
Good night, So6.
I'll ice you
Rest
all.
well.
Stop right there. You can't escape. Stay where you are. Take this. I'm loading. This is the ultimate chill.
Captain Elias, deploying RK. I am the original.
Lol, I always love how that boss just flops over. RuneScape Dragonwild, I have zero interest in. I do not want to play a RuneScape survival game. Because if I'm gonna sink my teeth into an MMORPG, I only want to do the MMO part. I will let you and Arcane help me survive, because I refuse to do any survival crap. Go Forge for Water, I'll be like, Star, go Forge for Water. You go Forge for Water, build me arms and armaments, and I will just take my arms and armaments out there and I'm gonna raid every single settlement and murder everybody. You know, gonna get that shit back in blood, homie. Hey Star, is BVS also gonna play Darktide with you? He better level you to max level, okay? And he better get his skills back, because he's also shortlisted to help me out. And if he does not, then I will destroy him. So let him know that that is what he's supposed to do. He better make sure you've got all the end game gear, all the best end game builds, yeah? Okay, let's Tim Curry on. I know. And I'm happy to hear that. So you better make sure he brings you up to snuff. I want everybody experienced, ready, and prepared with top tier skills. And if you are not prepared, and if your skills are not top tier, and you cannot compensate for the slight lag, I will have to adjust your existence. And I would not like to adjust your existence, Star. Your existence will be adjusted to make space.
Troops are on the ground. Transport ship will remain on standby for air support.
Good luck, Descendants.
No, it won't be. There's no pairing in the game, so you'll be fine. You just gotta know what you're doing.
This could get messy.
Just make sure your internet is so great that you can fully compensate for it with skill.
A specialized Vulgus aircraft has appeared over the operation zone. Blasted out of the sky.
Loaded. Take this. Don't hate me later. This could get messy. Scatter them.
No idea. I don't ever look at records, Cobalt. Sorry.
Stay where you are.
You'd have to ask that question in the official Discord or Reddit. I've never looked at my records or journals since day one.
Watch carefully.
Except for the dog. Actually, no, sorry, that's a lie because I did look at it for the doggo stuff.
Later.
You know? When there's stuff for the doggos, that's when I check. Other than that, I do not.
Take this. I'm loading.
Descendant, air support is standing by. On your signal, we'll initiate suppressing fire. Look out above.
Freeze. Stay where you are. One icicle coming up.
Okay.
I'll ice you all. Loaded. My shield is
Okay.
down. This could get messy.
Mission complete.
Clean and clear. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. All right, that's the dailies done. I think I will take a breather now. All right, ladies and gents, I appreciate your presence here. I still don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. I might do Expedition 33, or I might do some Monster Hunter. It's still up in the air, but I'll think about it later because I really have been liking the builds that I've been making. But at the same time, I'm also, you know, like unsure what I want to do because I do like Expedition 33. I don't know. I don't know if I've got the right vibe for it tonight. I might just want to hunt monsters, you know? So I'll think about it. But no, thank you guys for hanging out, all right? I know. I'll see if Star somehow magically stays awake and I'll bully her into hunting with me. All right. But for now, ladies and gents, before we go, all right, I can't just go like that. I got to thank all my people. All right, we're gonna do that. Let's first check in with the poll results so we don't just ditch randomly. Ending the poll now. And based on the poll results, it'll take a while to come up, so I may as well just thank everybody first, because we gotta thank everybody. Take the new image. No, you should probably need sleep because I get on like on Saturday around like 11. So I mean, if you're awake then 11 my time, you can come and hunt or whatever. But yeah, I'll bring my super longsword build now. It's pretty damn great. Okay, top supporters. All right. Top tipper CG Mayhem. Top super chatter is Jody Wilkins right now. Top super chatter list includes Daniel Winban, Mystic Dove, Sir Tommy, Luis Acosta, Ruby Fitz, Austin Walden, Leroy, Don DeArc. Top channel membership gifter is D Russ with 5 channel membership gifted. Thank you all so much for your kind support. All right, you guys are the best, and I appreciate you all. Now, I will see you all later tonight. Okay, don't do anything too weird while I'm gone. And about 64% of people, final results in the poll, believe season 3 will be good. The rest do not have faith, or, you know, are kind of upset about this season being filler. And I don't blame them because it really is. All right, so thank you all very much. You guys have been a wonderful, funful audience. I appreciate everything that you guys do for me. And I'll catch y'all later this evening. Like I said, still up in the air what I want to do, but I'll think about it. All right? Catch y'all